Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Got your coffee. I see all y'all. Hey, cowgirl, ostrich, L. Good morning. Thank you. Mullins Girl 504. Good morning. Sweet Ma trying to reach you. Check your IG. Okay, I'll do it. I'm glad you mentioned that because some y'all in here don't know who hood whores are, but I'm going to talk about hood whores for a minute and then we'll get into this sector's community, whatever, drama. Hood Whores is a really damn good channel who has outlined Nature Boy for I don't know how long. It's been a while. And they're really good at what they do. He went live last night. The comment section wasn't even on. Thank you, Hoodies, for sending me the link. I don't know if it's this Hulu stuff. I ain't sure. Hoodie's messaging me now. But they're knocking his shit down. Like episodes are leaving. And he has worked so hard on this. And it's just I had a feeling this would happen. Nope, exactly 504. Girl, I'm not surprised. We sending people there to watch instead of the internet. I know. And what's so stupid about this is they take our shit. They take our shit. We know that because my Nature Boy stuff is still on the top 10 most watch. And then they want to start knocking it down. That's like the other day I made a community wall post. I'll start putting out my old videos like they're new because a lot of people are coming here wanting to watch some of it. Not an hour into it, boom. Okay, I see how this is. Whatever. Get you 4 episodes from Hulu. I don't know what to tell. Seriously. If you're not subscribed to Hood Horrors, please get subscribed. He's going to have a second channel. Did he even mention, hey, Countessa, the second channel? He was like, the first subscriber gets, what did he say, 10,000 or something? I'm like looking for his channel. Yeah, yes, he got paid. And all they wanted him to do is be quiet, and he was. But what do you expect the man to do when you come through knocking all his shit down? I don't know exactly what's going on because he fell asleep too. My best advice is restrict your stuff on your own. Go ahead and age restrict it and see what happens till we figure this out. He did the appeal. Yeah, 10K hoodies. He did the appeal on I think it was episode 37. Lost. He has got some of the best Nature Boy content, and he didn't just slap something up there. He actually laid it out. It was really he still has his channels. No, you don't get paid to be in a documentary. I knew that would happen. 1, 32, and 37 disappeared. Yeah. I was looking at his channel this morning, and man, he's moved on to hold on just a second. Let me find it real quick. I think he's covered Dr. York. Let me see if he's still asleep. He probably took it down. No, he's still snoring. Yeah, they got his stuff real restricted. He's been doing stuff on Brother Polite. That's another one if you don't know who he is. But yeah, his stuff's going down. The Rise and Fall of Nature Boy Eligio Bishop. I mean, he gets a ton of views because he's really good at it. Nature Boy Lost Tapes Archived. I watched all those. Even though I documented it, I watched it. So anyway, good morning, Bun Bun. One is back. Good. Good morning, Bama Cat. Anyway, shout out to Hood Whores. they were asking him to do Pharaoh. I'm waiting for young Pharaoh. He would do so good at covering YP. He really would. But man, that's just, he's still asleep, 504. Listen at him. Wake up, Hood. Wake up. I even heard his alarm going off this morning because Hoodie's sent it to me sometime last night. I woke up this morning and clicked on, went back. Yeah, poor baby. He's tired. He's going through a lot. When YouTube does this to you, it's stressful. Hulu, you know what you're doing. You got a lot of your stuff from us, and then you come through, and then you're like trying to silence us. Don't think we don't know what's happening. Hey, Karma. Hey, K Cam. Thank you, Hoodies. Thank you. That was Hood Horrors went live and went to sleep. He's tired. That was him snoring. I did start early. Anyway, I've been off here for about 4 days. Mother's Day was Sunday. Sometimes, and not just that, sometimes I just like to chill, sit back in the cut for a little bit, watch everything going down, and then come and give my thoughts, opinion, commentary, what have you. Now, most of y'all know about the nonsense and Clue stuff. They have had a falling out, which we knew that was coming. Excuse me. Yeah, Ostrich. Yeah, no, stay subscribed. He's an amazing content creator. That's some loud sleeping though. No, I'm not kidding. If you're following any of the Nature Boy stuff, please, or Brother Polite, just stay subscribed. He's really good. Thank you, Ostrich. Hey, Tripper. That's some loud sleeping. That's like my husband. I'm like, good God. Y'all do your research. They get paid. Yeah, Sunnyside. They get paid, and then they try to shut you up, and that's what they did to Hood Horrors. 30,000. 30,000. And he's got some new stuff coming. He's talked to Eligio, which if anybody could talk to him, I could see it being Hood's. Mullins girl gifted 5. Thank you, baby. Let me get you something. Hold on. Let me see who got him. I gotta go to my own live to see. Let's see who got him. I gotta go to my own live to see. Sorry, I had the volume up. Cowgirl Breaker. Caslin. Another name. I'm gonna call him Town Sweetie. Southern Comfort. And somebody, thank you, Mullins girl, so much. Welcome new members. Let me get you something, hon.
Get this, I'm out of sight. Pull the cord, bass still tight. Some streets too wild for my mic tonight. Keep it pushing, keep it tight. Boom bap kicking, low and right. Bun, 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 hopping not so bright. They run these YouTube streets tonight. Hey.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I got more coffee. Mullins girl, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm so glad you got one. Love it. Anyway, so like I was saying, hey, Shayna. Sadly, story as old as time. The culture gets created by the overlooked. Yep. Man, you're so correct about this. They did that with Love Is One. That cult. Here come Dr. Phil and his producers taking everybody's stuff. That's what they do to us. All right. Hey, Bliss Blessing. Wonder if Ziggy is using hers. I was wondering that too, Mullins girl. I was like, I wonder if Ziggy's been through. Check out the members only stuff. Again, I got to get y'all something. Members, I have not forgot about y'all. Thank you, Canvas and Crimes. Thank you for always being true and early. You're so welcome. No problems there. I always like to either be on time or very early. Hey, Proud Marine. Shit. I'm still waking up, y'all. Although I've been awake since 5:30. It's been a hectic morning. So anyway, so I took a 4-day chill. My God, everybody wants to hit me up. Just kind of sit back in the cut, watching everything going on, and we're going to review Nonsense's live. Don't worry, Nonsense. I'll put your stuff in the description. I should have done that before I started the live. Thank you, Canvas. Gifted 5 more memberships. Let's see who got those. Cheyenne. Oh, good. A name I can't pronounce. Noodle Poodle. The Royal We. I've seen that name around. And Curl Connections. That sounds like somebody I'd like. Curl Connections. Yes. Thank you so much. Let me get you something. Which one is it?
He stirs that truth, then cleanse it all. Soup and bun. Yo, they don't serve that tea. Keep it pushing, baby.
And looky here, Cowgirl sent 2 jewels, but they look like little marshmallow stars. I love them. Hey, Madison. Mullins girl, she's like, turn the chat green. Hey, wait a minute. I almost said Boston. Bosco Monster. Thank you all so much. All right. Hold on. Wait a minute. Look at Shayna. Shayna gifted 5 more. Let's see who got these. Bosco Monster. Crazy Stupid One. Tracy. Nikki. And Felon from Afar. Felon from Afar. Shout out. That's 15 new members. Shout out new members. Thank you so much, Shayna. You didn't have to thank you, Ann.
Get this, I'm out of sight. Pull the cord, they still tight. Some streets too wild for my mic tonight. Keep it pushing, keep it tight. Boom bap kicking, low and right. Bun, hopping not so bright. They run these YouTube streets tonight. Hey.
Thank you. No, you're good, Crankin. I get it. I believe me, I understand. I guess for me, let me see how I can explain this. I try to come from even though, God, me and Nonsense, woo, we've had it out. On some things, I just try to come from just a commentary type of style, like, here's what's going on. Here's what I think. Hey, the real Rockin' Robin. Good to see you. If that makes any sense. It's not really about whose side are you on for me. But I get what you're saying. Definitely. Just the whole thing is worth covering. I know you do. Wait a minute, Crankin, did you get a new picture? I like that. And I can see your all's avatars so much better like this too. All right. I think I got the screenshot. Where I'm going to start is where I'm going to drop this down. Looky here. That damn UA, Dick Tracy, comes up on. And we're going to start from there because, God dang, there's so much to say. And damn, Bog, that was cold of you, girl. Telling Earth was talking to Bog, and she was like, "Merlin Jones," and she told her, "Hey, Vivian, Truth made a fool out of himself with that rage rant. Are you talking about that one he deleted? Oh my God. He didn't even make sense." Hey, just Jake. At this point, I would think Nonsense would be more grateful for anyone who tries to expose the BS that's going on. Or even her perceived enemies, right? Hey, Face of America. It's a good point. Hold on. Let me go back to Vivian. Is that the one he deleted? He was upset because she called him erectile dysfunction. This mofo gets on a live. He's so serious. Okay. He's like, "How do you know if I have erectile dysfunction? And if I did, so you're making fun of men with erectile dysfunction?" Dude, you don't ever fall for that shit, okay? She's just trying to get under your skin, some shit like that. You don't come on here and then make a big deal out of it like it's something you're actually going through. You don't tell people that. Ooh, that's a good question. The real Rockin' Robin. You know, I'm going to have to do just a Ziggy live too. I've got a lot to say about that. I really do. Hey, Pollyanna. I got a lot to say. Man, things are getting messy over there with the Zigster. Me a drink of my coffee. Oh, no, you're good, the real Rockin' Robin. That's actually a good question. Lots been going on, too. Hey, Sally. No, you haven't missed much. But anyway, back to Truth real quick. Truth, man, look here. If somebody comes for your erectile dysfunction, whether you have it or not, you don't get on here and cry about it and make yourself, God dang, dude. Seriously? How do you know if I have it or not? Just shut up. Just shushy. Now, guys, he practiced that. It was embarrassing. Some of it didn't make sense. Nonsense. I got to say something to you. Side pieces. All right. Every time you say that, I die a little bit inside, hun. Okay. You got to know what a side piece is. It's not anything to do with this. No one cares, Truffy. Hey, Taters. All right, here we go. I think that I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. I think this is where Dick Tracy or
YouTubers
UA comes up.
Seth Rogers, whether you like him or not, has a missing child. His life is not fair game for fodder.
It's not about that though.
Big difference.
The reason that it was being FOIA'd nonsense was because of the lies surrounding
I gotta go back a little bit. Hold on.
Seth, here's where I think that a lot of
hell far.
A reason of why I do not have BJ content over on my Rumble. And here's the reason why. I have removed it all.
Oh, let me hear what Earth has to say. Hold on.
Woke up and I sound like a dude. Did you have any conversations with? Did anyone come up to have a conversation or anything at all?
No, it's just been all of our people. Like people. I mean, Tia came up and asked a few questions, but Tia's my friend, so it also like her and I have hard conversations on here.
Yeah.
Like,
now, I gotta say, Nonsense did open up the panel that night for anybody to come up and challenge her. She doesn't often do open panels, and I respect when people are like, here's the link, come challenge me, instead of come tell me how amazing I am. Just come challenge me on my opinions. Nobody did that. Hey, Remy. Hey, Sound Suspicious. This Earth is wild. So BJ content was good until until it wasn't. Earth.
And she was trying to be careful of how she asked, so it wasn't like, because it can be misconstrued so easily. So outside of now, there's been some great conversation. Cher came up, showed us her cat. She's in Egypt, shares a doll. We've had some good conversations, but nothing like, nobody's came up to try to ask any questions of their misunderstanding or trying to.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I'm kind of shocked by, actually. I'm really kind of shocked by.
Yeah, I thought Cletus would come up there shaking and shit, about to stroke out. Here, you stupid bitch. I tell you what to think. he never came up.
I know. I just received a message for a reason of why I do not have BJ content over on my Rumble. And here's the reason why.
Huh?
I have removed it all.
Earth, do not cringe me out here. Just answer it normally. Thank you, Miss Momikins. Good morning to you, and thank you for being a member for 5 months. Hey, Muffin Mouse. Hey, Mystery.
I did. For a reason.
For a reason.
And why is that reason? Well, y'all will know later.
Wait a minute. No. What? Earth, I hate when you do this. You try to... Will you stop trying to be mysterious? I hate when you do this. Here's why I removed all of the content. Here's why. Y'all want to know why? Well, you'll know later. What? Oh, who sent that butterfly? Gigi, that was so pretty. Thank you. Listen, today, folks, we're going to laugh and cut up a little bit. I'm tired of everybody whine-assing around, getting all serious. Over here, we're going to find the jokes and we're going to cut up. I know, Face of America. I just wish she would stop this weird shit like this right here. Y'all want to know why? You think you're going to get an answer, and she's like, well, you'll find out eventually. I didn't land, Earth. Hey, mental block.
But for right now, that's going to stay below the belt.
No, you did the wrong choice of words. It's no, we got to rewind. Hold on.
Because I have Rumble. And here's the reason why.
Huh?
I have removed it all. I did. For a reason. And why is that reason? Well, y'all will know later. But for right now, that's going to stay below the belt.
No, Earth, don't ever. No. There's no side pieces or nothing staying below the belt. Wrong. Hey, be fancy. Look here. The first time I heard that, I cracked up. I'm like, what is she talking about? It's going to stay below the belt. Your content, wrong choice of words, Earth. God dang. Did she remove the belt?
Because I have not been recording BJ at all. As shocking as that may be, I haven't. There's a time where she gets boring, and there's a time where you need to step out. Step the fuck back. Step the fuck back.
She been boring, Earth. Earth, she has been boring. Y'all have waterboarded the sector with Brittany. It was worse than it was when it was Bullhorn Betty, although she's making a comeback. I shouldn't have said a damn thing. It's my fault. No, I don't think that's why you stopped recording her, though.
Boring every fucking day. It bores me to fucking tears. Oh, God.
Well, Dina, yeah, it's nobody's business, but you know what? That's why I said it'll come later. But there's some.
So it'll come later. The Earth will tell us why she stopped recording Brittany, but right now it stays below the belt. Think about that.
Been in the works.
It's been in the works.
And that's all I'll say.
I'm very important.
Yeah, just back the fuck off.
Tell them if they want her recorded to go do it their fucking self.
Exactly.
That's what you say.
Yeah, nobody's fucking.
No, I did that. Hold on, I did that for a reason, but it's time. It's time to put it away for now. It is time to put that shit away for now. I'm sorry, I'm not the only one that records her around here. There are other people.
No, they.
Well, I mean, how many live streams can you record? I think somebody took over. It's at Brandy Wine, not the OG, that other one. She's the new screen recorder around here, Earth. Boom, get out the way. She's the new screen recorder. Okay. And look, like, here's the thing, y'all, with Brittany, it all has been exposed. It's all been exposed. What more do we want around here? I mean, come on.
The expectation cannot be on your shoulders. Yeah, we're not going to do this right now because I'm going to cuss a bitch for even having that expectation coming to you.
Sheila.
Pack Walker Sue, thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. Appreciate you and the continued support. Thank you for letting me use and abuse you for the last 4 months.
All right. I'm going to let this play. I'm going to get more coffee. I'll be right back. I'm just not going to let it play. Don't worry, nonsense. I'm not.
Witchy Woman, thank you for becoming a member so I can use and abuse you from here on out. Appreciate you. Witchy Woman came up. It's actually been kind of neat though, because I don't do open panels ever. So getting to hear some of the voices to some of the chatters that spent days with me, hours with me, is nice too, because it's not something I do very often. So getting to hear some voices behind some of the names is really refreshing.
I think the best
Be a good idea for people to, like, creators, us, whatever you want to call us, to do that like once a month or something. Just have a panel where people can come up and talk and let you know where they stand and stuff. Because I think a lot of things get misunderstood or misinterpreted when they're typed in a chat. Like, you know, and by the way, I can't see the chat, so hello, chat.
Oh, they're all cussing you out.
they're talking mad shit about you.
Heads up, I'm adding.
Good, I don't blame them.
UA just clicked the link. So I'm going to put it, I think it's UA, I'm not positive it's UA. I'm going to put up the overlay, but here we go. Hey, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Here's where I think that a lot of the problem stuff like stems from. And I remember this happening, you know, early on from like when I first became aware of you.
God.
It seems like you have your mind set to one thing. And
All right. Here. What'd Lacey say? Let me see. Me too. Yes. I ground mine as well. Trying to see what y'all said. I missed it. All right, let's go. Come on, UA. Bore us to tears here.
you're unwilling to really hear other people's perspectives. Like I remember I came in and was for example, when you were talking about the threats that you didn't see that Craig was giving to Julie.
Hey, go get her.
Like you.
Now, for those of you that are new here or wondering about my view on this, I happen to agree with the nonsense, okay, on the Julie stuff. That's it and that's all. So I just want to make that disclaimer in case you might get yourself worked up later. I know she sounds nervous. Yes. And you know, her and Earth understood each other. It was a wild thing to watch.
You know, talked about like he was using God or whatever. And so it just seems like especially with the Julie coverage and stuff, that sometimes your personal bias overrides your objectivity. And
with all due respect, UA,
your personal bias overrides your objective. Okay, UA, who sent you, send off dummy? You can already tell, and this is my opinion, that UA was sent. Now, does UA have a problem hitting a link? No. Does she can't read a room. That's it, and that's all. But you could tell UA was sent. You know what I'm saying? Personal bias. Yeah. You're right. Thank you, hoodies. I think many of us believe the Julie Skolnick stuff is wrong and a waste of resource. It's easy. It's not hard to understand. But the problem was, in my opinion, when nonsense didn't fall in line with looking at it from other people's perspective, she became a problem. And that's my opinion on it. It's not hard to see.
One thing, you're right. There's a lot of things I'm unwilling to bend on, and you might call it bias. It's called morals and integrity. I don't fuck with real lifers. So first of all, my bias exists for a reason. Julie built a channel on YouTube exploiting and lying about parents of a missing child. That's a no. Same with how I got to know who you were. Like you said, you and I have never seen eye to eye because of my disagreements with how far you take things.
With what? Like what is it?
Wait, just hold on. And that was in particular to the Seth Rogers things and how far you were digging into his employment records and things like that. Law enforcement in these cases, like people like that have a problem. I have a problem with. So I don't see a gray area on that. I don't think that that's a right of the publics to do that and blast all these people's private information because they want to quote unquote find a missing child, because it's not about finding a missing child. It becomes a witch hunt against the parents. So you're right. My bias, it's not really a bias, it's a boundary.
Now, I found out some stuff in this live. I knew UA was messy and in all the mess, but I did not know that she looked up Seth Rogers' employment record. I didn't know this. Didn't know this.
I
So-
don't fuck with real lifers.
So what did you have an issue with regarding me FOIAing Seth records, like employment records, as a person who pays his taxes living in Davidson County? And how is that any different than you working with allegedly speculating and having her forward her FOIA
Seth
request?
Rogers is a parent
you-
of a missing
Hold on,
child.
wait. And having her forward her
I don't need you to
FOIA
finish.
request. to-
All right, let me ask y'all, do you feel that it's any different FOIAing a parent of a missing child's his employment records, just everything about him? Or is there a difference in FOIAing that and FOIAing records on Julie Skolnick? How do you all feel? Is there a difference, or is it all just wrong? This was, let's see, she had to do a copy of it 4 days ago. 4 days ago. I don't know what happened, if she played music or what, but she had to just put out a copy. It's all wrong. Thin line. Yep.
to you.
I don't need you to finish. You FOIA'd a parent of a missing child. Julie brought litigation to YouTube community and was filing police reports on fellow YouTubers. Seth Rogers, whether you like him or not, has a missing child. His life is not fair game for
No.
fodder.
It's not about that though.
Big difference.
The reason that it was being FOIA'd nonsense was because of the lies surrounding his what was being told regarding that he was
How
back
do you know
at
they were
work.
lies?
Huh?
How do you know they were lies? Were you working hand in hand with law enforcement?
Because he was not back. He never went back to work.
I mean, that is a good question. How did she know that they were lies? Thank you, Michelle. Good to see you. Sounds suspicious says, I mean, the police and detectives already figured that out, so it's wrong. UA isn't the detective, and UA isn't going to solve the disappearance. Well said. I agree. Things of the earth. Oh, shit, it jumped. Yeah. Yeah. I see. Let the cops. Didn't she go, like, hang out at a homeless camp or something? I keep hearing this story. You've done a lot of weird shit. 377 in here. If you haven't yet, please hit the like.
And he was being told, he was saying that he was back at work. He was saying that he had, there was stuff that was also coming out about, like, he broke his glasses in an altercation with, an inmate. That never happened. He never
Well,
went back.
that's a liar. It doesn't matter. He's still a liar with a missing child, and there's needs to be that.
Oh my God, UA. Is that what prompted you to pull a FOIA? Are you serious? Because he lied about an altercation? That's just weird to me. That's not something what? Yes, Riley Strain. Thank you, Tater. Yes, Riley Strain. I keep hearing about that. She's just an odd one.
Boundaries.
if-
It's not up for the internet.
If someone's
what we
lying
need
about
to
that though, and if my goal is to find out what's happened to Sebastian, doesn't it make it relevant to
You're
the
not
fact
wrong.
that doesn't it make it relevant if someone is lying about things like returning to work when they are he even knew that his employment records were subject to be FOIA'd. Seth didn't even have an issue with that. You
Okay.
did.
What?
Seth didn't have an issue with it. He knew, like he had stated before, that he knew as a public employee, an employee of like Davidson County, he
Right,
knew.
just because you can, and just because it's
I was about to say that just because you can doesn't mean you should. How does she know that Seth didn't have a problem with it? Who is this weird UA lady FOIAing my records, my employment records? Like, that is so weird.
legal doesn't mean you should. There's a huge, like, even comparing that to FOIAing what Julie brought and litigation she brought and police reports she was filing on.
I thought the same thing. Sounds suspicious, especially with her going as far as, like, I don't know if she's watching too much true crime. ID, what's going on. She thinks that she's a cop, maybe wanted to be a cop, undercover, but she could get hurt doing this kind of stuff. This is stupid. She's not equipped for this. She's not equipped. And did I hear this bitch tell us that she works in mental health? Ain't no way. Hey, Captain Oddby. She said because she's a taxpayer and he worked for the county is a good enough reason. Yep. And she pays taxes in Tennessee.
Their creators is a completely different comparison. Let's try a different one. Do you have another one?
Well, I'm just wondering, like, okay, so you're like,
Next question. Let's go.
Hey, Charlie.
Let's move on from that one.
I came into the Sebastian case trying to find answers for Sebastian.
Okay.
That's relevant to what I'm trying to do. So to say that it's any different from what you're trying to do and exposing Julie and her lies is not
Julie's
really the
exposed
same
herself,
thing.
Yue.
Huh?
Julie's exposed herself. She put all this out here in public.
Yeah, I've heard like she's got all kinds of jobs. UA has a job with mental health, EMT, undercover, dental. She just does it all, huh?
Social media.
Okay,
Julie's
so did
exposed her
that.
lies.
So did that.
All right, but you are comparing a parent of a missing child and trying to justify you.
Being a parent of a missing child does not excuse someone from being possibly involved in.
And that's what it's come down to, hoodies. That's exactly what it's come down to. It's a get back game. FOIAs are now used for get back. That's it, and that's all. So there's been a misuse of the Freedom of Information Act, definitely.
That child's disappearance, especially if they're lying about trivial things such as whether they return to work or not.
All right, listen, I don't do true crime, and I do not agree with what any of
Right,
that.
and I do. So
Okay,
I'm just saying,
So
like,
let's move on to the next topic. What's your next question? Because we're not going to see eye to eye, and I'm not going to go around in circles with you.
okay,
Sorry.
well, my next thing is, well, why it seems like, and I'll give you props for this. You're very good at putting together clips and, organizing timelines. And I've always said that regarding you. However, I think that when one of the downsides that can come to that is that if someone has a biased opinion about something, then that also means that they can utilize their skill set to string together a narrative that supports their bias. And then when you literally
Why is it so hard? Wait, hold on. Let me stop you. How is it so hard for you to go, oh, wait, here's a police report that Julie filed.
She
right?
did.
There's police reports.
Sounds suspicious. She kept her on track. She did. I'll give her that too. I was quite impressed because if you don't with UA, you'll just circle the drain. Blah, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. So she'd let her talk a little bit about one topic. She'd give her enough time and she'd be like, okay, we're not going to agree on that. Let's move along. Thank you, Rock a Bit. We'll catch replay on break from training. Have a great, you too, hun. Let me get you something.
Soup and bun. Yo, they don't serve that tea. Keep it pushing, baby. Soup out the kitchen.
Thank you, Rock a Bit. And I ain't going to say it. But if I don't have it for you next week, I owe you. Find direction before you reach the dead end. Yep. There you go. But she didn't do a good job keeping her like, okay, we ain't going to agree on this. What's your next problem? Let her talk for a little bit. Okay. What a little bit of dialogue. What's your next problem? Because if you don't with UA, you'll spend days on the same topic.
Seen them, correct, UA? And you've heard the clips that you think are threatening to Julie. Are there not misquotes directly in the police reports versus what are said?
I haven't seen all their police reports. No.
Right. So let's just continue to talk about my bias towards Julie being the factor instead of admitting and acknowledging that no matter how you lay this out, it wouldn't have mattered who it was. It's lie after fucking lie.
Thank
Julie
you, Meg.
lied in police reports, lied in what she filed to begin with. The basis of this, whether I have a bias or not, it wouldn't have mattered who the fuck laid this out. It is in your face, the lies, the lie after lie after lie. It is just something. So again, you haven't even seen it all. So you're just worried about my bias. Look, I don't like the bitch, period. It's not going to change. She came on this app lying. there is no respect. She has doxed people, blamed them for doing things to her children. I think you would be kind of.
I mean, all this is true. All of this is true. That is what Julie Skolnick came to the sector doing. Oh, who sent the turtle? Sonny, thank you. The turtle drinking water. Thank you so much.
Insane to
Well, that's
try to justify her behavior in any capacity.
it's
Outside, like whether I have a bias or not, it doesn't change the fact that she's a fucking liar. I don't
okay.
know
And
why
if,
you're trying
if
to
she
lean
lied
into
on those, if
Lean
she
into
lied on
something
those
else, right?
reports, that's something that she will have to deal with.
Okay,
And I have no
let's
problems
lean in
with her
different
being held
directions.
accountable for that.
It does no, I don't believe that, UA. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. You want this to happen, even if it's false, even if it's a lie. You want Julie to get this restraining order, lifetime, take Craig and Brittany down. It doesn't matter who does it. So I don't believe you on that. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Okay.
However, to sit there and I think that you're
Kraken! Is that my girl cracking asses? Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you. God, I've missed you. Sherry says, and many, if not most, agree across chats. Yes. It was cool when everyone agreed to disagree. Something happens. We all say, I've noticed this. It's okay to agree to disagree. We don't always have to see things the same way. And then you see, that's not the truth. That's not the facts. Hey, Metal Clips. As soon as your opinion differs, and then if you're nonsense in your opinion, it not only does it differ, but y'all know how nonsense is. She's like a dog with a bone. When she gets on something, she don't stop. And maybe she was really laying it out there. I'm sorry, but to me, she was, especially with Julie. I have always felt and will always feel that there are people behind the scenes. I don't care how tinfoil hatish this sounds. If you listen to certain YouTubers, this ain't too tinfoil hatish compared to others. I do believe there are people behind the scenes gassing Julie up, and they want her to do this. I've been thinking a lot over the last 3 or 4 days about some things too. I'm not going to really get into it much right now, but I think it'll all be revealed in due time. I really do. Let's see. Remy says nonsense 100% nailed Julie down with her rehashing of it. I'll give her that. Yep, she sure did. Right. Nonsense always lays it out, but I'm over Julie is, you know, that too, because like you can only cover somebody so many times, right? And if it's Julie, it's like, oh my God, this bitch is crying again. Like, seriously, don't just do this for us. Go over a little bit of it, give your thoughts and opinions, make your points, and move along, because I can't, man, just seeing Julie on the screen for too long, crying, going over the same shit, seeing her headband up in the camera. I can't do it. It's just, it's tired. It depends on the topic, Soup. There are lots of things. Yes, there are deal breakers. Yep, that's true too, Mental Block.
not being objective when you're evaluating the threats that she did that were made against her by Craig.
Guess
Craig
what?
is an emotional, hold on. Craig is a mentally unstable alcoholic who
So
is
Julie, and
admittedly hears voices, has waved a firearm, you know, on
those are
TikTok.
some pretty hefty.
You know what's so weird about that? So if some other people actually got on here with their camera on waving a firearm, how soon we forget.
Allegations. He has waved a firearm and he has threatened people. But again, you're making allegations against Craig and not being willing to admit that the other topic that we're talking about has the same characteristics. So, and
Wait,
lean into something else.
what the same characteristics in what way? Like, has Julie
Delusional
made
fucking.
firearm? Has
She
Julie
made a
made
fucking parody.
firearms
She didn't
about-
even fucking. Why are you thinking that it's threatening when Julie made a parody of supposed threat with the gun? UA. She made a parody. She thought it was fucking parody worthy because guess what? That threat wasn't to her.
There's
Lean in
a-
a different direction, UA. Let's go a different direction with this because every place we're going here is going to be met with the same thing. Until you are willing to go sit and look and realize that Julie exposed herself to be a liar, we're not going to get anywhere because that's just
what does Julie's lies have to do with Craig's threats to Julie?
Huh?
Remove that.
Huh?
That.
Huh?
I need you to take a step
What?
out.
I missed this part. What? UA. What the hell?
outside of your
Julie's
bias.
lies have to do with Craig's
No.
threat?
What exactly? What I'm trying to get you to see is
The
that
fact
what
that she's
do
fucking lying about
Always.
being threatened, first of all. Second,
how lying
fact
about
that
being
just-
threatened?
oh God.
Because Craig invokes God. Because let's not pretend that people haven't
UA.
used.
Do you want me to pull up the clip
God.
of Julie doing the same exact thing and using God striking them down? The exact same thing. Do you want me to pull up those? Do you want me to pull up Julie wishing death on somebody?
Well, and that's the thing. Landry, exactly. That's what happens on here, though. Once we get wrapped up in our favorite YouTubers and we decide to devote our loyalty to them, and I don't even understand what that's about. I don't owe anybody any type of loyalty on here like that. And I see subscribers get wrapped up in it a lot. Like they're so dedicated to their favorite YouTuber. It doesn't matter what they've done. There's an excuse. There's always an excuse. I've been guilty of it myself. Well, I'll excuse that behavior because I like that person. I'm trying not to get wrapped up in that and check my own self. I really am. You got to be careful with it. You really do. Hey, Roland, Soup, be prepared. Oh, God. Yeah, she ain't getting one up here. No, I am not here to torture myself. This is enough torture. And she sits her ass over in Laura's chat. Get out of mine, UA. And UA, don't ever, please, God, for the love of everything, can we stop saying fee-fees? Fee-fees? I want to smack whoever started that. UA, you did not hurt my fee-fees, their feelings, you idiot. I would have to have some type of respect for you. God.
The same exact thing?
Well, then they can go file their own report. But that's
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you trying to get me to?
You are avoiding the
where you want me to
issue.
go here,
You're
because-
avoiding the issue, nonsense.
No,
I don't
she's
know what
not.
What issue am I avoiding?
Because you're not. You're literally redirecting what I'm telling you, like what I'm asking you, to another thing. It's called
God, it's so
deflection.
weird.
You're deflecting away from the
You
question
said-
of
No. You can't talk about Julie being threatened by Craig without the fact that
Bufords. UA gives me major creep vibe factor. She needs her own goodbye horse video. Somebody get on that. Exactly, Remy. Julie wasn't threatened. End of story. Oh my God. It's crazy how this has gone so far. It really is.
we have to agree to disagree on the fact that no, those are not threats. Carry on.
so
I'm not going to come off that UA. There's nothing. You're never going to change my opinion. So move on to something else that is going to
So
move
they're-
somewhere. You're not
they
going to agree that they're threatening to her. Period. End of.
why are they not? Why are you saying they're not threatening? Because you said
Julie-
God is
Ma'am, stop it. Julie herself is not feeling fucking threatened and has
You're fine here, mental block. We don't always have to agree. I kind of feel uncomfortable sometimes because the channels I really enjoy don't like each other. Some hate people. There's only two that I'm just like, ugh, really? And that's Laura, obviously, because of the horrific things that she has said and threatening to get my channel taken down. So, of course, I'm not going to have anything for her. And a Clue, but Clue's not on here anymore. That's over on Kick. Okay, Bufords. She does. She's got her mind. It's just, I'd hate to be in that head.
overtly said over and over again that in New Jersey, you don't have to be in fear. You just have to have these things, blah, blah, blah. She has said repeatedly that that is not a factor, that you don't have to actually be in fear of. Okay, so let's move on to another one. You're not going to get me there. There's just going to be no disagreement. I'm not deflecting at all. I'm just telling you flat out, we're not coming. There will be no movement.
I would just say, yeah, okay, so yeah, Craig, whatever, he threatened Julie. Okay, yeah, he did. At the end of the day, she still went her ass down to the police department 900 fucking times and lied on police reports, and nonsense is proving that.
Well, so Belinda, are you saying that you did see some of those statements that Craig made as threatening against Julie?
Jesus Christ.
I don't take that as a threat. No, I don't, but I can't say how Julie feels. What I'm saying is that, okay, just take that out of the equation. Okay, Julie was threatened. You feel she was threatened. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Fine. Julie also lied on police reports and has done all kinds of crazy fuck shit.
She sure did. She sure did. And that's when you look at this now, like, if anybody even believed it to begin with, after you see how many times she has lied, how can you ignore it? Go ahead, Belinda.
Shit.
And I've never.
And that still stands true. And why people are defending that.
I'm not defending Julie's fuck shit. I think that the stuff that Julie did
like
against SF, I've said that was wrong. I've said that to Julie. I've said that I said that the stuff that Julie did to Katie and Chris was absolutely fucking disgusting. And it should, I think it was.
I don't know anything about that thing. Yeah.
But these are like
really quickly. Hold on.
Issues to me.
Hold on. Just to give you a little background, Belinda, just a quick synopsis. SF is the private investigator that was working for Chris and Katie Proudfoot at a period of time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
She doxed the wrong person and then went through and did a play-by-play on how to report his PI licenses and encouraged her following to report.
Yeah, mental block. People switch up so quick around here. You don't even know. Yeah. Yeah. It's all the time. People switch up. Yeah. The switch up with and that puts the subscribers in an awkward position. I've been there. The switch up with creator sucks. I always listen to Soup. Oh, awesome. Whether I agree or not, I can listen or not. It's all our choice. Good point. It really is. But Clue and Cletus heard the threats and more is coming. More threats are coming, or that more lies are coming from Julie? Oh, God.
And try to get his license revoked off of doxing the wrong person. Yeah, it was very extreme.
It was a whole thing. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
It's an extreme situation, but it was extremely foul.
Yeah, and I've said I've never been one to shy away from the fact that was completely unacceptable, that it needed to come down, apologies needed to be made, and ownership needed to be taken for that. However, I can also acknowledge that there's been that Julie has done stuff that I completely disagree with.
Yeah.
And also acknowledge that there are other issues that we don't know what Julie's past is, or what Craig, as someone who works in mental health.
Fuck me. God dang it. As someone who works in mental health, we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, looky here. Y'all chose the wrong one with Julie to file these false threats on Craig. I'm sorry, he ain't the one. She ain't the one. This ain't working the way you all thought it was going to work. My personal opinion, some of you in here are going to disagree with it. Clue and Cletus, listen up. I believe that you used Julie to get back, because I think they blame Brittany for everything. Every gas prices, grocery prices, everything that's happening is somehow, some way Brittany's fault, right? And I believe their channel being taken down, they want revenge. And they thought Julie Skolnick was going to be the one. Why else do they keep on with this backing Julie? And anybody that goes against it is a problem. I swear, just pay attention. Don't take my word for it.
Like, I see a lot of things in Craig's that are very fucking disturbing. And one of the
Let me
worst
go
things
back.
that you can do, and it, like, as someone who works in mental health,
Ah,
like,
hell.
I see a lot of things in Craig's that are very fucking disturbing.
Girl, you ain't got to work in mental health to see things in Craig that are very fucking disturbing. And you don't work in mental health. God. Thank you, Roland Nomad. Let's see who got it. Who got the membership? Gina. Thank you. Let me get you something.
Soup in the chat. Turn that bass up. Bun in the corner chewing on a snack. Boom, ba-boom. That's how we do it. Bag, bag, bag. Soup on the mic. No clickbait trap.
Thank you, Captain Avi, for bringing that up. Who posted that? Was it the War Eagle? Hold on. That was eye-opening. I put your feelings away for a minute. Let me stop sharing this. This ain't about sides. Take sides out of it for just a minute. Just a minute. Women. Green side, gray side, all the sides. Let's put the colors away. Don't worry about that. Just for a minute. Let me add this to the stage. What's this right here? What is that? DVPO. Look at the date. The planned date of Craig being served was 2/14/26 on Valentine's Day. A pre-made, pre-designed t-shirt celebrating the occasion was launched in Cluminati's merch store on the same day. Look at that. Just for a minute, forget your sides. Just, what do you think about this? Let's see what the next one is. I hate it on the tab or laptop. Takes it forever to pull up. Let me see what the next one is. Oh, it's the same shirt in a different angle. I'll keep my opinions to myself. Just think about it on your own. And like I was saying, no, not that part. Everyone knows that there is something wrong with Craig. Clue did that. Clue did. Yep. Like I said, they've normalized this, and the people have went along with it. Fear of speaking out. They fear becoming the next target. Maybe they don't want to lose online friends. The fear of backlash, doxing, or this right here. It happens. The toxic creator controls the narrative.
And one of the worst things that you can do, and I've seen on here, is people saying, like, Craig never, Craig's not a threat to Julie because he never leaves the house, or Craig's
Okay, hold on.
However.
Hold on. Real quick on that. So your own personal bias because of your employment and your work of working with the mental health, do you think you are
That's not a bias, that's experience.
Hold on. Projecting a little bit on Craig and not willing to do the same thing in Julie?
No, nonsense. That's not a bias. That's called experience. Like,
okay. All right.
There's a difference because, like, how is that bias? Because I'm using my career and what I've seen in mental health to working with psych patients and working with people that are in corrections.
To make a very wild determination based on.
I'll say this about Clue and Cletus. They create an environment where decent people have become quiet and the worst have become louder. This has gotten, come on now, let's just peep the play. Anyone mocking or celebrating someone's DV, shame on you. I hope you and your loved ones don't ever have to experience. I really hope they don't. You too, Care Bear. Thank you. Eric says there's a law. Brittany can go after people. Oh, I didn't know there was a law. I would, Brittany going after somebody. I'd hope she'd show up on time. Thank you. So she's reading the future and trying to save a hoe. Go ahead, UA. And what's so funny here in a minute, UA is talking and Earth understands what she's trying to say, what she's trying to come across. I'm like, I'm lost over here, and Earth understood her.
No,
Hours a day on one person, but not willing to look at other people in the same light.
I'm not saying that. I'm not willing to look at other people in the same light. What I'm focusing on right now is Craig in terms of Julie and the fact that Craig. Would you say that Craig is mentally stable?
No,
No.
I don't think that
Okay.
makes a difference when you have two mentally.
There's Julie.
Hold on.
Neither damn one of them are. UA, I work in mental health. Nobody would say that Craig or Julie is mentally stable. My God.
Yeah, there's Julie.
Okay. However, Julie's mental stability in your mind it doesn't negate the fact that Craig is the one that's making the threats. If Craig wanted to go and go against Julie for whatever she said, that's fine too. What I'm saying is, you cannot look at the victim's mental status or stability in your mind.
Victim? Did you just call Julie a victim? Wait a second. Did you just call Julie a victim?
Oh
I'm
my
saying-
God.
Is that how you termed her? No. Answer the question. Did you just phrase Julie as a victim?
As
I
a,
think she did.
a victim of threats
Oh,
of
boy.
Craig, yes.
Okay. All right. But you
Oh.
haven't even seen what she reported in the police reports?
What I'm saying is, I'm basing it on what
we're
I
circling.
heard.
All right, I gotcha.
Can I ask a really quick question before I go to sleep? UA, do you still think I'm King Cobra's ghost?
Oh my God. I forgot about this lady. When she said, "Do you still think I am King Cobra's ghost?" I was so lost, y'all. I'm like, UA thinks that she is a deceased person's ghost. Anyway, I'm going to let this play. I'll be right back.
Ghost.
Oh my God, I love this.
I have no clue if you are or if you're not.
Wait, what?
I'm not the
What's
only
that
one
about?
that's kind of gone down that
That-
that's, you
That
know,
wasn't my
that's been-
question.
I haven't come to a decision on whether I actually think that or
So-
not, but I think that you're deflecting from the issue, but
Oh, what's the issue? Tell me, please. What's my issue?
well, you're just deflecting from the actual dialogue, like conversation that we're having here by
No,
coming
she
up
just
to
came up
ask.
to ask you a question. And I
Yeah.
think it's fair if you're running around saying that she's certain people on accounts, then shut up or show the proof, one or the other. Like either stand on it and fucking prove that she's this person or shut the fuck up about it. It's pretty fucking simple, really. Either show the fucking proof that she's this account or shut the fuck up. It's not that hard. I'm sorry nobody's told you that, but I'm going to tell you that. Either show the fucking proof that she's that account or shut the fuck up about it. Don't come up here and say, well, I don't really know. I mean, that's half-ass bullshit as you're continuing to run shit through chats. Like, she has every right to fucking confront you.
Oh, they think Bog is somebody else. I'm confused.
Oh yeah, they asked if I was King Cobra's ghost or Boggle
Keep it
Chronicles.
deflection.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I was sitting here thinking, okay, are they accusing her because he's passed? I thought they were actually accusing you of being his ghost.
No,
I wish I was Cobra.
Because he passed away. You know, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
It was an honor. I would love to be his ghost.
Yeah, I know you love King Cobra. Rest in peace.
However, okay, back to the other.
No, you've deflected a lot. I get to
No, Belinda, you're actually not stupid. I thought the same thing. I swear. I'm like, wait a minute. UA believes that the Bog lady is somebody's ghost? I'm like, what? I don't know who this King Cobra ghost person is, by the way. This must be another sector with some, the hell if I know. But I was completely lost on that one. I didn't even know that the Bog lady was up there anymore.
deflect. What do you think I'm that person, or do you don't know? You didn't listen to Queen's
I
panel?
listened to some of the things, and it did sound. Your voice does sound very similar to the person that is behind that account. I will say that. And you have very similar verbiage to the person on that account. But I haven't gone into a specific deep dive to make a.
Oh,
I'm just
So
saying,
you-
like, it was brought to my attention, and I'm not the only one that's,
What?
so you didn't do your
Kick rocks. Hold on. Little Boston said, yeah, Who put kick rocks? Not your family. Who put that? I don't know. Who did that? Kick rocks. Who put kick rocks on a shirt? I know, Remy. It does me too. I don't know. Belinda was on point. She said a lot of things. Yeah. Belinda, she can. I like Belinda sometimes. I do.
Your due diligence and do research. You just came out and accused someone of something. Okay.
Bog. Here's the thing. It was literally brought to me. I went to go listen to it, and I said that it sounded like it could be you.
Hey, Breeze.
And the verbiage was similar to the language that you've used, and yeah.
And
So,
what was your comment that you know it's me and I'm just playing stupid?
did I say that?
Dang it, Yue, how you always get yourself in some mess? I swear, you got to wake up every day and be like, what mess can I get into today? Who can I accuse of this, that, nah, I'm not even going to get on that. You are a mess lady.
Where did I say that?
On the comment on King Cobra's Ghost's video that she
I think you
replied
have a
to you.
bias.
Oh,
Anyway, I think you have a bias in making that decision because other people feel that way.
she has that on a shirt too. Kick rocks. I know she had a steel toe boot as an emoji. But oh my God, us women over here are so weak. We're just so weak for thinking that that's wrong. How dare us weak women stand against domestic violence? That makes us weak. Good morning, hikers. I wouldn't. You imagine being out in public and somebody asking you about that shirt? Well, see, I'm a dumbass. I got a favorite YouTuber. And they made this as merch. I would love to hear someone explain that to the public. What the hell is wrong with you? I'd smack you upside the head. I swear I would. The hell is wrong with you?
And they told you how to feel.
I don't know who else really feels that way. I mean, I went there and saw that.
You just said several people feel that Bogulism is some other account.
No, I said
Yeah.
when I went to, it wasn't that I started reading comments until like where allegedly speculating had commented, but it was after I had already listened to the voice and thought, man, that sounds a lot like Bog. Like, just in.
Can I ask a question though? What the fuck
Okay.
it was her? Why when there was problems with Bog and other people, was this need to go try to find out anything Bog might be? What was the method behind the madness of trying to search out any of that, Yue?
I would ask, is it any different than what you do? Like you?
Yes, I wanted to touch on that for a minute. Now, I don't know Belinda well. Hey, Stella. I don't know her well, but I did listen to her live stream. And she did let everybody know that she has early onset dementia. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Belinda's only in her early 50s. I don't even know what to say to that. It's just sad. It's sad. I think she said she had something in her hand and she didn't know what it was. And then I guess she got some tests done and come to find out she's 58. That's still so young. And she found out she had early onset dementia. I just hate to hear that. I really do. Thank you, Zero Jules. I really don't know that I could summons the courage to talk openly about it. Yeah, she could have helped somebody. Maybe, I worry about my memory a lot, especially after having the CVID twice. Like, it did something to me. I know it did. My memory is shot. I'll catch myself searching for words. You all probably catch it. Like, what's wrong with Soup? She wasn't like this like 4 years ago. Those that have been part of the channel for a long time. I know it. I don't think. What the hell was that? I'm going to let this play and check on Bun Bun. What the hell?
are curious about
That's what
something and
I don't,
hold
I
on,
don't feel
you're
look up-
curious about something and so you want to get to the bottom of it and see if you're right or not. Like,
Yeah, that,
I
yeah.
mean,
She does, and she brings proof. You're just spewing shit, though.
no,
You see
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying?
Belinda, here's the thing, Belinda. What I'm saying is that like I haven't done, I'm saying the voice sounds similar and I haven't fucking,
It's not proof.
Just to
I'm not
clarify,
saying that it's proof, Belinda. I'm literally just simply saying that it sounds similar. I haven't like done a full deep
Then-
dive. It's as fucking recent as fuck. Like I have other
And that's
life
your
shit going on.
and you have every right to do so if you want to do a deep dive. I mean, that's I don't give a
well,
fuck.
just to
Wait,
cl-
first of all, you did not.
All right, I'm back. I don't know what Bun Bun's doing in there sounding like a baby elephant. I thought somebody just broke into my house. I'm not kidding. Stinson. Oh, she was driving out to work and completely blanked out about where oh my God. That has to be so scary. That would that's scary.
Pay me to abuse you. So am I getting to abuse you for free, or are you going to turn around and tell me I abused you?
I don't know where this comes. I mean,
I'm
Can
just trying to make a
hang
little
on.
lighthearted joke because somebody said that they paid me to use and abuse them. Just go with it.
You threw me off. I was like UA. I was like, what?
I was confused too. Nonsense. The hell are you talking about?
I'm trying to deflect because I don't know where fast.
well, no, there's one other thing I want to just cover, and then I'll be done. So to read your comment verbatim, so allegedly speculating said, "Is this Boggs?" And UA, your reply was, "Yes, it definitely is." And
swear.
allegedly speculating replied and said, she talked to me, and I said it wasn't. And your response was, "I don't think, sorry, Jules, she definitely knows who this is. She's playing stupid." So
I don't think that, I mean, I really don't think that you would be like, I mean, I really don't think you would be, that would be something that you'd be honest about, to be honest, if I'm being honest with you.
okay.
So I do think that you would
Damn.
deny that. I mean,
What would
So
I have to
she
gain?
was. What's the problem? I don't understand.
And who cares if she was? But I can also have other people up here from that community that have known who King Cobra's ghost is, what they sound like, and it's not Bog.
Like, I can get a
Oh
clip.
God, Earth, I swear. She used to do this to me all the time. Earth knows everything about every damn sector and talking to me about it like I knew. So now she knows this King Cobra ghost person too. What the fuck?
Clip of her talking right now if Nonsense
Yes,
wants to
of
play it.
it
But
just,
does it really fucking
Hey,
matter,
Texas
UA, if she
girl.
was or not? Does it? Is it going to solve anybody's problems if she was or
Yeah,
not?
if it was you, okay, then what?
Next. Yeah. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
it's not, all I'm
Jesus
doing.
fuck.
Mental
Oh my
block.
God. It's simply was something that was like brought to my attention and
Wait, are you deflecting?
Why does that correct me? I've heard things around town about Bun Bun having a social life. I just got a mental image of Bun Bun sneaking out at night on his little motorcycle.
no, I'm not deflecting. I'm fucking answering the question. I'm saying it was brought to my attention
Mhm.
and I went and listened to it. And if it's you, it's you. It just explains where the fuck you come from, and the community that you come from.
Quick
Okay.
announcement. Discord. Listen. If this is the best you got, send something better because
I thought the same thing. I swear I did as I was listening. I thought, did the Clue send UA? Because UA is like, I'll do it. You need someone to hit a panel, I'll do it. I thought, did they send her? If they did, they need to send somebody else. It'd have been better if Cletus come up there and started screaming, hollering, and shaking. I swear, every time I hear him holler, I just imagine he's shaking.
if you guys are amping this up, come on. Let's go.
So she's trying to make the argument that Bogulism is bad because Bogulism may come from a bad community on the
No,
internet.
I'm not actually at
The
all.
same
Well,
community.
I
that
know I'm going to
Belinda's
say we're all from bad communities. This community sucks.
No,
I
I'm
hate
not
to tell you, Krama, bad, boo, bad people here, stupid
I'm not
people here.
making that argument at all. I'm not making that argument at all.
No, you're not. You're trying to.
No, I'm not.
You just said
Okay.
it would show the kind of community I come from.
Yeah.
Because that's the community I knew that you came from. Like,
Because this sector's any better, UA. Good grief. Shut up.
like
Girl,
That's
you don't
not
know where
fair.
I came from. I said I came from Girl World and I watched King Cobra. That
okay,
doesn't
exactly, which would make sense as to why like that would be
And what difference does it make? Okay, she's from World in the King Cobra community and she has 500 accounts. Now what?
we're not.
What's the point?
I'm not saying, but to sit there
Okay, I don't
to sit there
care.
and see like say that because I'm trying to see if that's the have questions.
I do want to say this. This whole fallout has done what usually happens when there is a fallout between, as some call creators or YouTubers. A YouTube sector falls apart when subscribers are struggling with this too. There were people that liked nonsense, but now they're like, I unsubscribed. You know, they're doing the hideys. They're unsubscribing, canceling their memberships and everything because they side with Clue and Cletus, right? And I guess vice versa. Some people could be doing that for the other side as well. I don't understand how we got to a point to where you allow this to dictate where you go and who you stay subscribed to. Also, it's like one of those things you ever, with two good friends, they get into a fight and then you get involved and those two good friends make up and then you're out here looking like an asshole. You ever seen that before? You ever done it before? Don't do it. But here we are. I know, mental block. Oh, God. There's a point I wanted to make, but I swear Bun Bun's in there doing something. Hold on. I'll get back to it.
Questions if that's an account that she's behind.
Oh,
Where the
And
fuck
make
did
the
you
link.
come from?
Hold
you can question that. You have every right to question that. You can question where I came from, bog, nonsense. You can question any fucking thing.
But that
But to
doesn't
just throw out and say, just go in a chat and say, yeah, that's definitely them with no fucking proof is a problem.
Because people rely on receipts around here.
Oh, God, Earth.
okay. And so, right. Okay. Well, then going back to receipts, when I said Seth wasn't at work, and guess what?
Here we go. Deflecting.
There's the receipts to prove it when he lied multiple times. I showed the receipts.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. And you had every right to dig into that too. In my opinion, I feel a little bit different than that. Like, I don't give a fuck. If you want to dig into him, I don't.
You don't
It's
like
that.
receipts. That's the problem, Earth. Like you can't have it both ways. Like, and
But
feel
I'm
like
not going around digging into the victim's family members, okay?
It-
That's not
hold on,
fucking
there's
me.
there's
She is, as the kids say, clueless cooter. God, that name takes me out. Earth is. She has done a recording, screen recording, Brittany, and she's coming in clutch over on Rumble. If you're missing stuff over on Kick, good old Earth has got you. I don't know, Leo. I really don't. I don't understand why people worry about some of the things that if I hear one more time, where's Brittany's baby? I'm going puke. I swear, you people, you don't want to hear her children, rightfully so. I agree with that. I don't think children should be heard in the background. That's just how I feel about it. Some may feel differently. So now we're not hearing the children. We don't hear the baby. Is it hard for me to believe that Craig is watching the baby? Yes, I'll be honest. But some people are like, where is that baby? I mean, you just see them. They're like zombies. It's like, where's the baby? I got to find the baby. I don't get it, but this is where we are. This is where we are. Now we're searching a baby that doesn't belong to us. None of our concern, but everybody wants to know where that baby's at. And if till they hear that baby cry, it's going to be a problem. And then when they hear the baby cry, that's going to be a problem. Watch what I tell you. Well, how dare her be on a live stream and that baby back there crying? We haven't heard the baby yet. Where is that baby? God dang. You can't win. You just cannot win and you can't please them. So whatever. Do what you got to do.
suspect still. Everyone in that fucking case is still a suspect, Earth.
Yeah, but are we fucking detectives, UA? Are we the fucking TBI? Are we the FBI? Are we CIA? No, we're just fucking
CIA.
assholes and dickheads on the internet.
Okay, well, that's your opinion of like what your thing is. I have
Well said.
like I'm just saying, like,
Bog said, well said. But earlier in the stream, which we'll go back to here in a minute, she called her a dumbass. Bog said she had mercy on stupid people. Talking to Earth. I kid you not.
I come from like the true crime community where things are different. This isn't like, I don't have this like rule, like we didn't come with a rule book in terms of trying to figure out what happened to Sebastian. That was always my goal. And when you have someone who is still admittedly a suspect lying about small fucking shit that's meaningless and trivial, and he has a missing son, and I'm trying to find out.
So him lying about a jail fight now puts, what does that tell you, UA? Him lying about an altercation in the jail. Listen at her. Spit it out.
Where his missing son is.
So Julie lies about things that are trivial.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to find where her child is.
UA.
So,
I was almost really mean, but I bit my tongue. But anyways,
Why did you bite your tongue? You called Earth an idiot earlier in the live, Bog. Go ahead. Go off on UA. Let me rewind that a minute.
I'm not trying to find where her child is. So
I was almost really mean, but I bit my tongue. But anyways,
we'll bite it some more.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, that was a little funny. We'll bite it some more. Shut the fuck up.
UA. I'm not
They're never going to solve Sebastian's case without UA's help. I'm telling y'all.
right.
Never.
Right?
But yeah,
Yes. Hey, Cupcake.
So UA, let me ask you something. So
Unbogged.
I'm not familiar with anything you did to Seth or whatever. So the information you got on Seth, was it FOIA'd or were you just
Yes.
digging into his?
it was FOIA'd because I pay his taxes.
Oh my
and
God.
at the time, it was put out that Seth was at the jail from
Well, there you go. I don't want to hear nothing else about Jones's FOIA again. Nope. Her one-time FOIA. Nope. Never again. She pays taxes. But you got UA over here pulling FOIAs on a father of a missing child. How about we just do this? Stop using FOIAs for people on YouTube. It's like the old way of what was it people used to do? They'd call CPS on each other to get back at each other. Well, that's what FOIAs have become in this sector. Doxing. Oh, wait. There's still people here that will call CPS on you if you piss them off. That's why you should never speak about your children much. Let them be heard in the background. Because although you've got, what do I got in here right now? 538 people watching. I could look and see how many are participating. To think that everyone in here likes me, I would be an idiot. Absolutely not. There is somebody waiting for you to slip up, get something on you. That's why I say leave your children out of it. Because somebody on here wants to call CPS on you and ruin your life. Kick don't allow that BS period. They took down. Yeah, she got kicked off Kick. Never came back. It's bad when you get kicked off Kick, B. Damn.
from during the hours that Sebastian went missing. However, there is also
Hey, the war.
a huge thing in Davidson County at the sheriff's department because at Davidson County Sheriff's Department, the employees themselves enter in their own time. Like you don't go in.
So you FOIA'd someone's employment records?
Yes.
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 Sebastian's dad's records.
How do you even do that?
Yeah,
She's a tax-paying citizen in the state of Tennessee.
Yeah, so
and
she
her
thinks
public
it's a
Okay.
service.
Okay, well then fine. If she is and she FOIA'd it and went about it the right way, I have no problem with that. I'll give you that one.
I
I'll give
don't
you that
I
one.
don't care about going about it the proper way either. It's how it was used and then turned into
Hold on.
Seth Rogers was potentially taking a nap and all the conspiracies that started from it.
Yeah.
It's a whole other ballgame.
Oh, okay. I thought she was just digging through his like.
No.
I
It's
did
the
dig
whole
through
fucking world.
Employer. I did dig.
It wasn't just off of what UA did. It was how other creators took what UA did and added to it and spun it. And
What
Well,
did they do?
she can't help that. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying that on her. I'm just saying there is so much more like with that.
yeah.
I don't
I
do
do.
it. I have staunch thoughts about all of that. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. Law enforcement, there's so many things that are interfered in these cases, and the lines are completely fucking blurred on a lot of that shit. We're gonna have differing opinions, which is cool, but can we get back to what she?
Yeah, let's get back
Oh,
to
really
I don't know
quick.
what she came for.
I'm gonna drop down because I gotta go to bed. It's like 10 after 2. But UA, I look forward to you digging up all the info about me because I'm doing all this.
Well, you're dead, lady. Okay, you're some guy's ghost. What's his name? King Cobra's ghost, from what UA believes. UA, bless her. God, I ain't getting into it. This idiot believes it. Never mind.
Stuff. Nefarious bog. Ooh.
Ooh, I kind of like that sound. Can we add that to the Bognado
Yeah.
Yeah.
and make it
Please.
spin?
I'm a ghost tornado.
Ooh, with whips and chains.
Yes. Ooh.
Okay, I can't.
Okay.
UA's not gonna say bye to me.
I did say bye.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Okay, nobody
was-
cares.
In the back. I'm gonna ask UA this one question.
Hold on.
I think
I don't
Nonsense
see
is muted. That's because she's muted.
What?
In the back. I'm gonna ask UA this one question.
Okay. Ask.
It's in the back. I'll wait for Nonsense to pop it up. You have some
I'm not
patience?
saying, oh,
No, Earth, you said you were going to ask her a question. You expect her to look into the back chat. I thought you were going to ask it publicly too. God dang, Earth. Why are you saying you're going to ask somebody a question? You don't ask them, you put it in the back chat. I can't far.
oh, wait. You
I don't
son.
see it.
Hold up.
For real.
Can you explain this? You want to tell me how I'm a bad influence on
That was UA that said that shit.
Yeah.
No, UA, you did not. Oh, fuck.
What? Oh, UA said, my head is killing me, but I will say it again. The change in nonsense was around the time Earth entered the picture. Okay, this is where the conversation gets interesting.
Back.
You want to tell me how since I came around and entered the picture, that's the reason Nonsense's attitude changed.
Fuck my world.
You might as well have said I did the same thing with Belinda. You might as well
Wait,
say
you know
I
how
did the
long
same
Earth
thing
has
with this
been
No,
other
around?
guy.
I have noted. I will stand.
I gotta say, I did not hate when Chico told her, "Shut up, Earth. Shut the fuck up." I was like, slow clap. You spoke for the people. Tell her.
on that. I have noticed a change in both of you. Honestly, Earth.
You've noticed a
It
change.
doesn't
in
say.
both
It
of us?
doesn't say. No, it doesn't say both Earth and Nonsense.
Hold up.
It says
Well,
the
I mean,
change in Nonsense was around the time Earth entered the picture. I've been here since the day her channel started when she
Yeah,
was using
I
the
was
voice
gonna say.
changer. God damn.
Yeah.
You ain't
So
well,
3 years
I'm
ago,
saying
this
since,
change
like
was really
since
good.
you started, like since y'all started.
Earth to Earth. You have not been around nonsense since she started her channel with the voice changer. I just love how the stories are ever changing around here. Oh God, I could have hugged her, but I don't think she likes me, but whatever. Earth, why are you saying you were around when nonsense was around with the voice changer? Because that ain't true. Let me get more coffee.
Started doing these like host streams together.
Okay.
Yes, I've noticed a change in both of you, but I mean you weren't the topic, so I didn't say I didn't add you in there too. But I have noticed a change in you too as well.
Might as well have.
I'm glad you
Like
know.
what kind of changes? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm curious.
It seemed, to be honest, it seemed like Earth was not the person that I had gotten to know, and it seemed like Earth was started to, I don't know, she
Let
seemed
me tell you a story about Earth. Oh, Earth. Almost a year ago to the day, I go to the beach. I liked Earth a little bit. I really did. Don't y'all come for me. I'm just telling a story here. All right. I was a managing mod for her channel. I didn't ask for it, but anyway, she was a moderator for mine, and she was good. She'd come in, drop all the links. You know, she's a good moderator. Spammed it a lot, but she's a good moderator. But I noticed Earth, God, was she itching, just itching to go to the BNN network. Whatever. So I leave, gone for a week, shut this place out. I come back, Earth is gone. My wrench is gone. I ain't even spoke to her. She is over in Clues, the Bees, anywhere they're talking about Brittany. The switch up was that quick, y'all. That quick. It's you that's changed. That's manipulation too. You've changed. No. I hate when people do that. Oh, you've changed. I just find that very manipulative. It was a long troll, Eliza. But just like that, she was gone. I'm like, what the? I went to the beach. Before I went to the beach, everything was fine. I come back. She's like sitting in those chats. FUBJ, hashtag FUBJ. She's out there gone, lost in the sauce with the crowd. Hashtagging FUBJ. In a week, Earth. God dang. Being real. So with Earth, it's, you know, I don't hate the girl. It's not like that. But she never, ever stood on anything. She just goes wherever the wind blows. She used to do that with Savage. God, she adored Savage. She even went as far as she thought that fight between, which it could have been real. I'm learning a little bit about the LCU, that some of these fights are actually real. I thought it was like wrestling and it was all insane, just scripted. But there was a time that Savage and that Tina lady, I could be getting it wrong. I think her name was Tina. They were going at it. This is when Savage joined the LCU. And damn Earth wanted to make a video and go at Tina. I'm like, don't you dare. Hello, you're going to embarrass Savage. This is what she is supposed to do with the LCU. It's like, you know, welcome to the bad girls. They're supposed to fight. She don't want you out here windmilling for her. That's embarrassing. God dang, Earth, just stop. Yeah, get in where you fit in. And she's heard it a lot. She did, and I don't blame her. Earth has heard this a lot. Earth, you're a pick-me. You go wherever they'll accept you at. And after a while, you start looking goofy. You start looking like, okay, you haven't changed your mind or saw a new perspective. You're just a desperate. And that's how it comes across. I'm sorry, it does. It just does, Earth. That's the truth. When Nonsense had a voice changer, she did not fuck with Earth because Earth was cool with Savage. And the Jenny Jen, And I agree with their decision to host a lady who's lied with crazy lies against Nonsense. That's a lie. She does that. Earth will be like, oh, I've been with these people since the beginning of their channel. No, you haven't, Earth. You can't be everywhere. Just stop. And she hasn't, like, if I would have been Nonsense, I'd been like, no, you ain't. You ain't been with me since then. Anyway, go ahead, Earth. Anyway, Earth, that's always going, and until you change that aspect of you and you really figure out who you are and stop going along with the crowd, you're going to get clowned on. You're going to be discarded. You'll be accepted for a little bit, and guess what? They'll get sick of you and they'll discard you. I'm not saying everything about Earth is bad. I'm really not. But you can't just be like this all the time and people not take notice. Listen, Earth, have you heard what people are saying about you? I'm not just talking about a little bit here and there. Everywhere. It's the consensus, Earth. Figure out what it is that you believe in and stick with it. Yeah, they seem like they do. Yes, we'll see how long that lasts until a new crowd comes around, and then you'll find Earth over there doing whatever they want her to do, and she'll be like, "I've been here since the beginning." Oh, fuck.
Like she was
Not reviewing Britney as much as people wanted me to.
no, it had nothing to do with Brittany.
No, okay.
It was more
Just wondering.
about just like
No, I agree with Earth on that. She wasn't reviewing Brittany as much, and that became a problem. I do believe that did become a problem for her.
Red Rover's when the next Muppet over.
nobody told me
Yes.
to come up here. Like
I'm talking to the fucking chat. UA, calm down, simmer down.
I'm just so it seemed like Earth, like you were trying to I guess like,
Grandstand, suck up, do all that stuff. What the others have always said that I was doing. Okay, I got it. You don't need to say it. I already know.
Yes, Earth. She does know it. Let me rewind that.
okay, well then, I guess like,
Grandstand, suck up, do all that stuff. What the others have always said that I was doing. Okay, I got it. You don't need to say it. I already know.
okay, well then there you go. It
It's
UA,
comical to me. They
question.
still use the same.
Same as UA. UA would understand that. So Earth says like what everybody else says. Earth is aware of what people are saying about her. She's aware. Damn, Earth.
Bullshit. They can never come up with something new.
How
I
long?
mean, no,
Because it's not something Earth. It's not come up with something new. It is the same. I'm not talking to you to be mean to you, Earth. This is who you are. You have got to find your backbone. You have got to find out who you really are, or you will always be known for this. You have always wanted status within a group. You think that goes unnoticed, and it doesn't.
that's
Earth,
that's
or
what
quick-
it
UA,
it seemed like
quick
you
question.
changed.
How long has Earth been around me?
In terms of like I'm talking about like when I started noticing Earth in your chats and when y'all started like
Right. So you should be
Yeah,
able
we
to
got
tell me
together.
how long she's been in my chats. How long has that been?
Earth is the kind, she will trade her real beliefs, being authentic, for approval if she thinks the crowd will reward her for it. Somebody tell me I'm lying. But exactly, both of them. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, I have told this to her behind the scenes. Yeah, she does it all the time because you have to, I guess over there you have to. Fuck, I don't know. Earth. I've talked to her. There's no getting through to Earth. There really isn't.
I'm talking about like when she started like coming up on panels and y'all were doing co-streams.
Oh, okay.
Some people, they want acceptance, even if it costs them their backbone, or they never had one to begin with.
All right.
Well,
But
co-hosting
I have
is
a-
coming
I
up
do
here
have a
every
question,
single
Earth,
day.
Oh, I
because
did?
I did hear this, and I just want to ask. I would rather go straight to the source. Did you?
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you. War Damn Eagle sent sunshine. Thank you. Thank you all for the gifts. I look forward to the day when I can see it up here on StreamYard. Thank you so much.
You have like FOIA Britney's TV report?
Excuse me?
Huh?
I had.
You want to
heard that,
reiterate
and-
that?
Yeah,
that
I
being
heard
said-
it, and I just wanted to ask you because I'm just
Who's that
wondering.
being said by, first of all?
Yeah. Who's saying that? And where's the proof of it?
Oh, well, speaking of, oh man, didn't something come out from a lady named Sane Outlaw after this? I'm not sure that Earth FOIA'd the DV or she sent a screenshot. I'm going to have to watch that video again. What did you all get out of the Sane Outlaw stuff? I might have to watch that. Hey, Boston.
Give us the source first. Like, who's
Because
the
I think I already know who's saying it, but I like to hear it from her. And I've already addressed it, but I still like to hear it from her. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the source would be great, please.
I had heard it's just
Well, you
I
heard it
can't remember
somewhere.
offhand who that like exactly who the source was because it's just been like a rumor that I've heard floating around that I'm trying to pinpoint the exact person that said it, but
Oh,
Yeah,
You know,
you're
UA,
right.
UA, honey, you know that you can FOIA the FOIA requests, right? You can
Yeah.
ask them who's asked for FOIA requests.
Yeah.
yeah, in certain
It
states you have to have
was. It was like, huh? What? And then she went up on the bees to explain it. And I still wasn't sure, like, what I got out of it was just what Earth does, hits people up behind the scenes, trying to get them. And yeah, she did. Hold on just a second. Let me find something. If she got music in it, though, I bet. Let me see if I can find her. Together, we will figure this out. Videos. Yep, there it is. I'll drop her link in the chat. Give me just a second. Because I just want to understand this. I really do. We're just catching up today, y'all. I haven't been on here in like 4 days. I sound like Susan Bennett. I haven't been on here in 3 years. It's only been 3 days. Yeah, Emily, we missed some of it. I watched some of it, but I really wasn't picking up what she was laying down. That Michelle says, what I understood was the DV stuff was looked up online while on a call was saying, I don't know. I know. Thank you. Everyone confuses me too. You try to follow along and it's like, this is so messy. I can't keep up. So the title is The Tea is Steamy and Drippy all over these streets. And she tagged Brittany and War. All right, here we go.
Here. Well, yep, I am about to show you some private messages between me and another creator called Earth.
That's never a good start. I'm about to show you some private messages between me and another YouTuber. Always a bad sign.
Earthy or OG Earthy, whichever you like to know or ask. Now, these are DMs through Discord. I mean, I have to say, I did open this, this door, whatever way you want to look at it. I did open this and I should close it. And as you can see here, I'm not concerned with showing my side of things. And I'm very confident, unless it would be altered or edited in some kind of way, that the other side would show it.
See, that right there didn't require a watermark. I'm going to have to pull this up on my phone to read it. What the hell is that? Assault on a female. Scotland County Sheriff's Office. I'm going to assume this is about Brittany J. Earth says I have it. And there's more where that came from. He's got, this was about, wasn't this about y'all? This wasn't even about Craig. This was about Craig's father or something like that. Hey, Center, a member for 10 months. Morning, folks. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. Wasn't this about, this wasn't even about Craig. This was about Craig's father. Am I right or am I right? I don't either, Wise Angel.
Exactly the same way. Now, I was in contact with Earthy. I was a mod for a short period of time. I was very, very busy and I just couldn't be in a lot of lives. And I thought that was the reason why she unmodded me, because there was never a conversation. And I found out.
You thought that's the reason she unmodded you. There was never a conversation. Did you just hear my story? I went to the beach for a week, come back, and she unmodded me. Hell, I didn't even know what was going on. She had joined the BNN network.
Just going into her lives one day. I didn't take it personal. I did think it was weird with the timing, though. And hindsight, after looking back at our messages, and when she, in my opinion, you can tell she starts getting a little nervous, I can see the shift, and I even noticed that I pulled away from it.
That is, her name is Sane Outlaw. She says here, I was about to say we got to hop on a call. I'm pretty good with the court docs. I want you to listen to what Ben George voice changer slip to that Ben George voice changer slip to. Earth says you have it. Let me get a few hours of sleep. I haven't been to bed yet. Good Lord, Earth. You still staying up till 4:30 in the morning with 4 monitors in front of you. Here, check in with me in a bit. The numbers, thank God that's blocked out. Sane says, message me when you wake. I'm up for the day. I don't want to bother. I don't want to bother. Okay. I know that area code, New York, baby. I do have it. I will send it to you when you wake so your mind doesn't race. Laugh out loud. I'm awake now. Earth. This is Earth. I'm awake now. I may go live after Clue. We'll see. There was a reason why I didn't go live before. Now I know why. This bitch was grifting for... Wait a minute. You didn't go live because somebody was grifting for court? That don't make a lot of sense, Earth.
And I think you guys will probably just see that too. I think you'll see I wasn't as interested in the same things. I didn't take a lot of the bait, in my opinion, because frankly, the reason why I don't mind doing this is because I clearly was being used. And so why?
The hell, I can't read that shit. Earth tells her you can come up after I finish with Lolly, and my vision is bad. I can't see this. Right here I can, though. It says that's what I found out about flat rate attorneys. Earth says, I'll go after Jay's maybe. This is 7/12/2025. Sane Outlaw. So we can jump in a voice call if you want. Don't do it, Sane Outlaw. You'll never get out.
Would I care? And it's not to help Brittany, Brittany J directly. That's, sorry, Brittany. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. I don't really try to be mean, but it's just not. Now, you did ask me to put it out. War Eagle also asked me to put it out.
Voices behind the wall. Voices behind the suspects, you mean? What's she got to do with this?
But also, I know that a lot of people who kind of hang out in the middle or are floaters or even on the dark side are interested in seeing it more in order and kind of making sense of things. Maybe they've had some of the same questions and concerns. Maybe they've had some of the same conversations. Who knows?
Hey, Earth, I got to ask you, what'd you think about that song at the end of this? The irony wasn't lost on me. Wait, for those who know, wait till we get there. Earth, this is my short clipping voice change fail. I recommend watching the whole live, but at least before or after this clip, laugh out loud. Ben and BJ. This is voice, and that's Voices Behind the Walls link. And it says a panel to discuss Sebastian Rogers. No evidence, whatever. Earth says, I will check these out when I wake up, my love. My God. And if you're up for it, maybe watch part of Hillbilly Belinda's stream of Britney's today. Also, I finished getting the records of Craig's. The records of Craig's?
Anyways, I hope you're reading as I'm talking. And we can do both here. I will have it scrolling off, as we know. But yeah, so I come from true crime. So I don't have an issue necessarily with looking at court documents and looking at reports for accuracy. I don't like misinformation, actually don't like it, not pretend. And I would rather speak on something accurately. And that's how you do that. And I can read reports. I also understand that things are not always as they are. And this is why I suggested to Earth to not put this on YouTube or
This was forwarded. I don't know what that is. I honestly cannot see it. And then something else was forwarded. My God. I can see the dates, 4/28/2025.
or not review it. To definitely, let's look at it on a call. Absolutely. Because girl, what are you doing? Yes, let's definitely look at it together. I didn't pull the reports. Okay. But yes, I'm going to look at them because a lot of stuff was being talked about. I've seen a lot of things, and you see a lot more things on X and other platforms. And yeah, I'm going to see it so I can speak on it correctly. Do you see how that works? I didn't dig. I didn't do one thing. And as you can see here, I don't have that address. You know what I mean?
This is forwarded to this. Oh, God. I don't know what that address is. I really don't. I'm going to assume it has something to do with Brittany or someone in her family, a distant cousin, twice removed. Who knows? Because everybody was digging into her family. Saint Outlaw says Nonsense wants Belinda to see Seth on BJ's panel with Taco pretending to jack off. What the fuck is happening?
I mean, so the reason why I'm doing this, and the reason why now, right, and the reason why I didn't speak on this before, I didn't call her out or whatever, is because I am very busy. I don't always sit here and just like go through everything, and sometimes
I'm a little confused as to why you're calling her out now. I got to be. Why are you calling her out now? Like, did Earth do something? What am I missing, y'all? Let me see your alls. Yeah, great uncle. I just don't get why. Why was that day? I think this was Sunday, 2 days ago. Why?
you just don't always notice certain things, or I just pulled away. I just didn't, I didn't involve myself with that person anymore. That's how I do things. But I still watched, right? And then the moment I have witnessed this hypocrisy between Earth and frankly Nonsense, because
Uncle Taco is Seth's friend. Okay. I don't think I've ever heard of him.
I don't know if Nonsense knows about this. And I can say I don't have the knowledge if she does or doesn't. I think maybe with the things that she has been preaching on so hard, like real life, behind the scenes.
Oh, well, now doesn't it make sense now? Sane, where you at, girl? Why'd you drop this on Sunday? Oh, mother, what's going on? Is it because Nonsense doesn't agree with Julie Skolnick? Let me ask you all, maybe you all know, is Saint Outlaw in with Clue and Cletus? Could that be it? I'm just saying, the timing is just a little suspicious.
All the things about the criminals and crime, and then trying to implicate other people in it that just aren't in it. I find it a bit too hypocritical to not say anything. And I'm free to do that, right? So that's when it was the little spidey sense went off. And I don't want to be wrong either, right? You know what I mean? So sometimes you do sit back and you watch stuff, and then you get busy for a week. It is what it is. But yeah, no, I really perked up. And then I'm like, okay, maybe that was just a one-time thing, right? Maybe she's going to calm down. Now, dude, she has doubled and tripled down on it, and then has just said, and it sounds just very like on purpose, like, oh, Earth, you've just been there for me so much, and thank you so much. And talking all about how they're texting. She didn't have time to text Granny, though, did she? So it just made me wonder how involved Earth was in all this. And from the very beginning, and what was supposed to be my role? I'm curious. So I can be civil with other people for, transparency. Because
that's a good question. Let me see who asked that. Amy Behave said, hi, Soup. Did Earth admit or deny when UA asked? Did Earth say show proof? That's a good question. We might have to go back to that. It seems like she said no. Yeah, they're all way too involved. Hey, sis, you want to go live with me after Clue today? Oh, good Lord. Oh, we're on a sis basis now. Saint Outlaw says, hey, sis, I don't think I can tonight. I'm sorry. I'm pretty tired. tied up for a while. Then I will most likely crash. I will come in though and mod as soon as I sit down. Okay, love. I thought I'd ask since you said you would. We should sometime. Just let me know when you're up. Okay. Love you, sis. Get some rest and relax.
That's what I stand on.
Stop with the love you, sis shit.
I've been consistent the whole time. I
Hey,
haven't
Carl. Thank you. Carl always lets me know he hits the like. Sister, sist.
claimed I've been anything else. Like I said, I come from true crime. I will look at things to see if it's actually true. I mean, I would even the stuff allegedly speculating was going over and everything. I would have looked at those reports myself before I.
She asked, Earth asked, Sane, are you mad at me? She said, you crazy. Trick question. I haven't heard from you. Oh, God. Then Earth says, love you, sis. You're doing a great job on Julie's. Oh, is that right? Sane. Are you a Julie Windmiller? Yeah, makes sense now, doesn't it? Why this was dropped. She said, Sane responds and says, phew, that was work. My face hurts from smiling. I am pooped. Been up since 4 a.m. Okay.
I took someone else's summary of it because I don't think everyone always understands the law as it is written. So, we can have just different opinions on things like that. So I like to look at things myself, okay? And I may not always get things right. So that's why I would, talk it over. But yeah, Earthy was mixing up.
Yeah, Earth says, in light of all this stuff about Chroma Reels coming out, I do need to ask a question. Has she come to you about me? The reason I'm asking is because at least 5 of my moderators have gotten DMs from her about me, telling them a bunch of bullshit lies. I don't like my mods getting DMs from someone. Chroma Reels lying to them and showing no proof to back up what Chroma Reels have said about me to them. They are just as confused as the next person to why they are being told bullshit. Why are they being dragged into fuck shit? I'm very protective of all of you. Attack me all you want. I'm used to it, unfortunately, but don't come for my mods, Hello, Far. This is cringe. Yeah, she's got a motive.
Craig and his dad, and she realized it as I'm like, no, that it's not the same law as it is written. So, we can have just different opinions on things like that. So I like to look at things myself, okay? And I may not always get things right. So that's why I would, talk it over. But yeah, Earthy was mixing up Craig and his dad, and she realized it as I'm like, no, that it's not the same.
Earth was mixing up Craig and Craig's dad. Saying, I've got to say, you didn't really do a good job of explaining this. You really didn't.
And you need to be careful, about putting that out there. So I know how you guys are looking at it in a sense, like especially Brittany's camp as kind of the same. Like, why didn't you call her out? Because it's just wrong in general to even look at it. That's not how I see it. It's just the way it is. It's not my job to tell her that. It's perspective. There's people who do it. There's people who don't. Right? So I'm in the business of not always telling other adults what to do, but also, I guess at the time, like looking back on it.
Wait a minute. It's not your job to tell her that she's wrong for doing that. But it's your job to release the private DMs to shame her because she did it. This isn't me taking up for Earth. That's a legit question. What are you doing? It's just right. Let me rewind that a minute. I want to hear it again.
I probably do it. There's people who don't, right? I know how you guys are looking at it in a sense, like especially at Brittany's camp as kind of the same. Like, why didn't you call her out? Because it's just wrong in general to even look at it. That's not how I see it. It's just the way
it's not how I see it. What is going on here with the voice?
It is. It's not my job to tell her that.
It's not my job to tell her that. Is this that voice of uninterested, unbothered voice, but actually you're pissed the fuck off about something, but you're trying real hard to reel it in and bring it down. Because why are you putting this out? It's not your job to tell her that doing this isn't like cool and stuff, dude. But I will put out the DMs and you all be the I don't like this fake shit. Nah, girl, saying this wasn't it. I don't know who you are, but this wasn't it, baby. No, 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 no. You thought.
It's perspective. There's people who do it, there's people who don't, right? So I'm in the business of not always telling other adults what to do, but also, I guess at the time, like looking back on it, I probably wanted to see what she was doing. Like, you know, they're probably in the back of my head as I'm like, I don't want to think somebody's fake, but like, what are you really up to? You know what I mean?
Okay, Sane says, hell no, girl. No wait, nor would I tolerate that. I even come back and checked, and our DMs are very normal. She never got weird with me. Maybe I didn't bite or anything. Wait a minute, I missed something. Let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm like, I don't want to think somebody's wanted to see what she was doing. Like, you know, they're probably in the back of my head.
Oh,
as
that
I'm
was
like,
about Chroma Reels. Okay.
I don't want to think somebody's fake, but like, what are you really up to?
Earth thanks her for clearing it up. She's very protective of her mods, more so than herself. Maybe you should protect yourself.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't have any problem with anything I've said. And if you do, I absolutely understand. And it just is what it is, you know.
I don't know what that means. It just is what it is. Just like at the end of the day, it's the end of the fucking day. Kill that noise.
Thing I do try to be as consistent and I don't backpedal. And
but I will drop you private DMs.
Nothing I can say to necessarily excuse anything because I don't think it needs to be. So
all right. A link from the B was dropped. Earth said why. You were mentioned. Wanted you to know. She said what's going on between Lemon and BJ has absolutely nothing to do with me.
But if you have questions, I absolutely understand that and I won't answer any. Please feel free to leave comments. You can always email me at cnotlaw@gmail.com. Okay, bye.
Oh, I think I missed the part where Earth was talking about she apologized to the B 100 times. Oh my God. Now, hey, Tickety. Hey, you got a new avatar, Tickety Boo. Doing a long. I'm somewhere at the beginning. Oh, well, let me get you something when you get up here.
Soup and bun. Yo, they don't serve that tea. Keep it pushing, baby. Soup out the kitchen.
Thank you, Tickety. Now, Earth, what'd you think about this song? I ain't gonna let the whole thing play. Even though it's not copyrighted, you do have to credit them.
Enjoy reading the rest. I'm gonna pump up the jam.
I'll never slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough,
Earth. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fake shit. Earth, you know what I'm saying. Where's that song come from? The irony ain't lost on me. Whatever. Let me go back a little bit here where Earth is like, I've apologized to the queen. Where was that? That is funny. If you know, you know. Oh, this right here. Earth, what are you doing? You used to do his shit to me. This is weird as hell. Can you get MK Ultra out of my chat, please? He calls people pedos and shit. Earth used to do it to me. Earth, if you see somebody in your chat you don't want in there, by the time it took you to DM one of your moderators, you could have had the mofo out. What is that about?
I really perked up. And then I'm like, okay, maybe that was just a one-time thing, right? On purpose, you know, like, oh, Earth, you've just been there for me.
Okay, this is about QB. Hey, oh God, this sis shit is gonna make me puke. I saw you in QB's chat when she had a little rant about me. about me being with Savage Crew back in the day. I saw you were defending me, and I wanted to say thank you. You didn't have to defend me. I apologize to QB personally for what took place back then and for the things I followed with back then. Maybe you still following along with everything, so it's not a back then into it present day. I'm just letting QB go off. Wait a minute. I'm letting her have this because I can't apologize anymore for things I took part in, you know? The only thing I can do now is move forward, not backwards, and that's what I'm doing, moving forward. Love you, sis. Thank you for coming for my defense. Earth. I've done explained to you. This ain't never going to change until you change it. Never. Let's see what y'all are saying. Uh-huh. I hate that song. One YouTuber in particular wore that song out. Oh, it was awful. Hey, Rosebud Soup. I'm back in the stream listening to UA, her going real life on Seth. How is that justified? But when it's done to Chris and Katie, yep, I know. Here we are. Hey, Ash. Oh, God, I hate him. But always in a nice chat. I'm going back. Okay. You like Earth? I used to like Earth. Here's the thing. I don't hate Earth. I just wish she'd find her backbone and keep it. Let's go back to nonsense for a minute.
No. Rumor is that
Exactly.
Kind of necessary.
I want to show y'all something. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna show you why this drives me insane with Earth, what she allows and how she allows people to treat her.
Thing when you're
But like
making accusations or asking questions, tell us the source of the allegation, so it can.
Well,
be
the thing is, nonsense is
Still waiting.
as you know, that there's been a lot of people that come in and hide behind troll accounts and troll names. So
Right.
like
That's what
it's
I'm
hard to say. It's hard to say like who's actually behind the account.
No. I just want a name of an account. If you have an account name of somebody saying it, that
I will
don't
send
care
it to
who
you
it
when
is.
I find.
Okay.
I will send it to you when I find it. I'll send it to Earth when I find it.
That's perfect. I just want to know because there has definitely been alt accounts coming in and saying wild off the wall shit.
Oh yeah.
That one, that BJ's neighbor one is one of them. There's some other accounts that I can notice right off the top of my head. So it's interesting. Oh, we have another guest. Hold on. Green Eyed PI.
Oh.
They don't ever
Hello.
come up.
Hey, what's up, Green IPI? What's good?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Are you here, Green Eyed?
Yeah.
Hello.
Green Eyed, are you here? Or
Hello.
volume is.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I'm gonna remove her because her audio is not working. Obviously, looks like it's connected, but try again.
Come back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick them and come back. Hopefully they'll come back up. Okay, carry on. Earth or not Earth. UA. Any other questions?
Yeah. So okay, because
Go
you
back.
say you have.
Okay, remember this time stat? We're on 3 hours and 49. Let's go to the 56-minute mark. I'll go to 55.
I don't think so
And
either.
I believe 100% that the vaccine even screwed us more.
Could be. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gas prices are crazy high. Man.
Oh, yeah.
How much is it now there?
It's over $5 here a
Yep,
gallon.
over $5 pretty much. $5.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're getting
You
there.
might be able to find it a little bit under like 4 cents under $5 if you go looking to find
Maybe
something.
at the Sam's Club or Costco or something like that.
What's good with you, buddy? What's good with you, B?
Watch
Now,
out.
now let me
Troll has
slow down. I found it.
arrived.
Oh boy.
And we welcome
I
trolls.
love it. Yo, we love it.
No, you don't.
Bitch, I've been trying to get you to troll me, but you won't. You refuse.
Yeah, it's too easy to troll you.
That is true. Look, with her and she is my moderator, and it is very tough to get her to troll me.
Yeah.
I have mercy on the people that are sort of dumb.
With
Did y'all hear that? I have mercy on the people that are sort of dumb. Earth sits there and take it by. You in here?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yo, we got Wispy in the house, show.
Ma'am.
Wispy said that they're paying up over $8 a gallon in
There it
Canada.
again.
Be on the people that are sort of dumb.
Look, with her, and she is my moderator, and it is very tough to get her to troll me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have mercy on the people that are sort of dumb.
Wispy.
Excuse me.
Earth, you just sit there and took it. You could have tagged and dragged Bog all over these YouTube street. You could took her wrench like that time when I went to the beach. I didn't even do nothing, you big dummy. Oh, okay, let me look. No, Earth's like, Bog. Good grief, I'm checking. Oh, Shayna, you sent. Shayna, I'm so sorry I missed that. Shayna. Oh my God. Oh, I feel like an idiot. Shayna gifted how many? 5 memberships? Shayna, thank you so much. I was busy looking at it. Oh my God. All right. I am so sorry, Shayna. Thank you so much. Let me get you something.
Get this, I'm out of sight. Pull the cord, bass still tight. Some streets too wild for my mic tonight. Keep it pushing, keep it tight. Boom bap kicking, low and right. Bun, 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 hopping out so bright. They run these YouTube streets tonight. Hey.
Shayna, thank you so much and welcome new members. Oh my God. I feel like such an asshole right now. Bog. Yes, you was. Tell the truth and shame the devil. But you sounded serious to me, but Earth just took it. Just took it. Bless her heart. I always told her, girl, you got to stand up for yourself. If you don't advocate for yourself, who will?
Do a lot of panels ever, really.
Right.
But do you say that would you say that you're actually open to hearing other people's side of the argument?
Yes, when it's a valid argument. Absolutely. Yeah.
What would define a valid argument for you? For you to be able to and willing to hear it out?
Well, let's go back to when you came up and said you started to talk about my bias towards Julie and then try to overlay that with other things. So me having a personal bias towards her doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like such a jerk when I don't look at the chat and I miss something. I think I thanked Boston the other day and somebody else, as I was ending, left me a super chat, and God, that kills me. My moderators are amazing and letting me know. They do not let me miss it. They do not. Thank you, moderators, so much. When Bethany says Bog, then you know you were going to be taken a few different ways playing. Exactly, Bog. Come on now. Come on. Thank you, Brandy Wine OG, for being a member for 2 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What did Mental Block say? Or Mental Block, mine was cussing real problem. Oh. Brittany had a baby like Brenda had a baby. It's Brittany. Bethany, I take it for granted people know that I wouldn't call them dumb like that and be serious. That's my fault. Yeah. Yeah, I took you serious. I did. I thought, well, she just called her a damn dummy.
Mitigate any of the factors that have contained within her own life, like outside of that. So a valid argument would be, yes, these are what the statements were. This is what she put in a police report. Not starting out of your bias. Let's talk about the facts. Let's talk about what Julie did. My bias isn't going to change. It's admitted. Like, I don't like this bitch, rightfully so. But that doesn't change the facts. The solid things that don't change whether I like this person or not. These are the things that were said, and these are the things that were reported. That's a valid.
However, okay, let me ask you this. Now, who writes the police reports?
A police officer narrates those reports.
So is it fair to say that maybe there could have been
a complainant signs them and approves?
Yeah, when you're very dry and monotone like that, that's definitely, I mean, I thought you meant it. I definitely did. And sometimes, yeah, never mind.
them. You have to be able to sign them. Can they still be misconstrued? Absolutely, at times, yes.
Okay.
But a repetitive thing
Hey,
of,
Jesse.
I think we are at 16 reports now, 4 follow-ups, so 12 reports and
Let's go
numerous
back.
off the top. Can they still be misconstrued? Absolutely, at times, yes.
Okay.
But a repetitive thing of, I think we are at 16 reports now, 4 follow-ups, so 12 reports and
How many is that, Julie? 16 reports. And y'all want us to take Julie serious? That she feels serious or that she feels threatened? This is the Karen sector, y'all. Welcome to it.
and numerous off the top of my head, there has been repetitive lies.
Okay.
This isn't just a one-time slip up of a potential statement. And I think you're referencing the last one where Queen got mentioned. So if you're trying to go with the factor of maybe the police officer.
No,
did
I'm not
something wrong,
referencing that one. I'm just
Okay, which
I'm
one?
just making the general statement of Julie's not the one that's writing these reports.
No, but Julie is signing these reports and reporting these things. She is the one taking her ass down to the law enforcement office and making these reports to begin with. So
Are you trying to say because the police officer is the one that does it? I don't understand where you're going with this.
What I'm
UA.
saying is that like I have gone to, like, let's say I go to the police for something. I don't always sign off on the reports that they do. I have a right to go and like pick them up, but I don't sign off on the reports, if that makes sense. That's where I'm trying to go off. Like, go with it, Melinda.
Okay, and what's that got to do with?
What the fuck
Because
does that got
the
to
police
do?
officer may, like, what I'm saying is that what may have been said by Julie may not be exactly what was actually
Oh, God.
put
wait, hold
in
on
the
just a
report.
second
But
though.
it
Somebody explain it to this dummy.
still doesn't go back to the fact that
And
if Julie lied in the report, or Julie lied in what she reported to the officers, then I have a problem with that.
Right.
However, what I don't have a problem with is the fact that I think that it still overshadows the issue that Craig made threats that I
Oh
believe
my God.
Julie has a right to pursue if she feels threatened by them.
Dang, nobody disagrees
Okay.
with that.
Nobody
Alright,
just
We all agree with that.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to be calm about this. Now, December 4th, 2025.
Oh, hell, far Earth. Now, Earth has a filing cabinet.
Can you tell me where the threat of Julie came in at the end of that stream? Can you tell me where her name was brought in? Because there's only one name that I know, and that name is not Julie Skolnick. So can you tell me where that threat came in? Because everybody knew that bitch was going to use that in her report.
one
I
second
don't
though.
have, like, unlike you, I
Go
don't
ahead,
know
nonsense.
which
You wait.
December 4th stream you're talking about and what specific clip you're talking about without
Well,
playing.
an example of it is she went to the police department simply because she thought Craig said Julie.
Thank you, Jesse, for the $5. Thank you so much. Let me get you something, hon.
Soup in the chat. Turn that bass up. Bun in the corner chewing on a snack. Boom, ba boom. That's how we do it. Bag, bag, bag. Soup on the mic. No clickbait trap.
Thank you so much.
She thought.
Would you
He
say it's
said Julie.
problematic when the police are making reference to a direct quote, putting it in quotation marks as the threat, and in those quotation marks is a misrepresentation and a
Exactly, Rosebud. Exactly. Police write, good grief. Police write reports based on the information that you give them. If you sign it, you are validating the information. That's simple.
quote to begin with? Would you say that that's probably more a dishonest narrator versus on the police?
Yes, Earth has like 4 monitors in front of her. And I gotta give her this. You need something, Earth has it. And she can put a clip together. I'll give her that because at all times she's recording right now. Everybody wave at Earth. Hey, Earth. Earth ain't trying to be mean to you, honey. Just find your backbone.
There can be 2 things occurring at the same time. You can have a dishonest narrator as well as a credible, threatening psycho.
Do you know how many times dishonest narrator was in this live? If I hear it again, I'll puke.
Empathic,
No. That's
mentally
not what I asked.
unstable. Hold on. Let me finish. You can still have 2 things occurring at the same time. One, a mentally unstable drunk that's making
No.
credible threats, and a dishonest narrator reporting of those threats.
I'm trying to take you back to when you were explaining to Belinda about the police report and who writes those reports. You were basically saying that sometimes they can get it, you know, the wording might be off, is basically what you were kind of trying to say, is they might not be verbatim what is reported to them. It's their interpretation of the situation.
Now, I got to give it to Nonsense. She did try with UA. She did try to explain things to her, but the problem is you're not going to get anywhere with UA. She is dedicated to what she believes or what she's been told to believe.
But a direct quote in a said statement that they are sending off to a prosecutor to have looked at as a potential violation, would you not say it's problematic that the things contained within that direct quote are misquoted based on
Casey Blues in the chat? You're back, baby. Hello, Sue Baby in chat. I miss my people, just woke up. Welcome back. You've been missed. Yeah, glad you're back. I hope you had an amazing vacation.
what was actually said? Do you think that falls on the police of the misquote
She does.
of the threat that's being communicated to them and shown to them, or does that fall on the person reporting it, is what I'm getting at?
It would fall on the person reporting it. If I, like, for example, when I've gone to the police to fill out police reports and file a police complaint, I have literally handwritten that statement out, and it's been, and so if it was something that was handwritten out by her, and then that's a different issue than if it's quoted as being said by her. In a police report.
Yeah, so that's one of the problems, I think.
I mean, I would take that as a threat. I mean, I wouldn't file any damn police report. What was it she said, Clue said about Nonsense? She would bust her ass wide open better than Kyle. I don't know what these people's issues are with asses, but they've got issues. You ain't going to catch me going down to the police station to file a report on you, though. Nah. You leave the work to me, okay? But she did say that. I don't know. Clue loves that shit. She loves to say shocking shit, get a reaction. Like I told y'all, I think I can kind of pick up on her commentary where she came from. She just likes to shock y'all. And a lot of people fall for it. I say this all the time. They think that, oh, she's shocking. That means that she says what's on her mind. Nah, not so quick, dummy. You hear me? She ain't busting nothing open. But she loves to use abuse. I'll bust your ass. I mean, I think Nonsense got it incorrect. She thought she said her eye or lip or something. No, it's an ass. Oh, God, right? I just want to know why Clue thinks she's got a wiener. I have questions. I've asked this so many times, but she really... Emily, thank you. Don't stay on top chat the whole time. That's right. A member for 2 months. Thank you. I've asked this 100 times. Is anybody going to tell Clue she ain't got a wiener? No. Cletus, you just going to sit there and let her keep telling people? God dang, I'd be embarrassed. Poor old Clue. Poor old Clue. Do I shock you? Do I shock you? And everybody just runs up behind it like, oh, that's amazing. You did so good, Clue. I'm just so enamored by your vileness. God, you people, y'all get rocked to sleep by anything. If it doesn't apply, don't worry about it.
That exists is there are misrepresentations and direct misquotes. You listen, and that's one of the things we're so beyond. Like if she felt threatened, documenting that is not a problem. It's the repetitive report after another of misquotes, not actually what was said, whether it's a word or a statement or how it was said. Those are problematic. When you are trying to prove a threat, you want to be concise, direct, without manipulating that to a different degree. And 12 reports shows a pattern of manipulative behavior.
Well, if they're hold on, remember too that she was also turning over the audio. right, from those streams.
Actually, to begin with, UA, the story goes that she was getting transcripts and then she was submitting the up.
All right, this is starting to bore me, but I'm glad somebody brought that up. There's being shocked in a good way, then there's being shocked in a bad way. I'm not sure she's aware of that. I'm not sure that the subscribers are either. You know, there's being real. You know, that's not being real. That's just like, ooh, oh, look at me. They're confusing confidence for credibility, or I don't even think she's confident, because anybody that has to tell you all the time how beautiful that, it's just weird. It's weird. Oh God. I tried to listen to her last night. I could only take 5 minutes because it's always the same shit. And then you got Cletus over there with his conspiracies. You know, it's like, what? It tells me that y'all are into some fuck shit. And when you know what's really going on, like you've already peeped the play, and then you listen to somebody like him, you're like, man, you really are neck deep in this shit, aren't you? Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be so steady trying to convince everybody that everybody else is the one in it, you know?
Uploaded audio from Chroma Reels afterwards.
Right. So I would think that then there would be a review of that before any charges would be.
What I would say to you all that find Clue and Cletus these just amazing shock jocks, not everyone who shocks the room is actually telling you the truth. Some people just know how to get chaos started, and I think that's what y'all should start paying attention to. Instead of, oh, they're shocking, so they're over here telling the truth. Pay attention who's causing the chaos. I do too. I don't care if it comes from insecurity or not. The outcome is her awful personality and lack of empathy. If someone says, I don't care, over and over and over, I believe them. Exactly. And she has told you all, especially you YouTubers that think that you're really tight with her. She's told y'all over and over she don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I don't know why you don't get it. I don't know why you don't believe it. Hey, Knowledge. She's told you, she's made it clear she's not lying. She doesn't care about anybody. She might care about Cletus. I don't know. Don't really care. And she will also show you private DMs too. So careful what I guess, fall in line. I think she was using nonsense as an example of what will happen to the next who have spoken to her privately. She has told you, so it's true. She tells them all the time she don't give a damn about none of them.
They would.
I think they really wanted to think that they had a friendship with her. I think that made them feel important.
Review, like,
right, and that's why they were denied multiple times when she attempted to get him violated. They were denied because it was not a violation because of the things that were said.
Mm-hmm.
However, right, but there was also things that were said that were. Can you admit that there were things that if they had been said to you would have been, you would have maybe felt threatened by?
No, UA actually, she took things that were actually said to me, such as "you might not wake up tomorrow, bitch." That was directed at me, in the sense of how Julie has twisted it and said she was on the
All
screen.
right, that's about all I can take of that for the day. Whew. Anyway, 100% falls in line, sums it up perfectly, Soup. Yep. And I think the reason why people want to be friends with somebody, because I've always wondered, what is that? Do you think that you're going, is that like the girl that believes that she's going to change this guy? Like, I think that's why some of them believe that, you know, if I make friends with Clue, I'll find her softer side. Why do you even want to find it? Why does it even matter to you? I know, right? I laughed so hard at the recent news clips. I still haven't watched them. The courtroom and And their set clue and Cletus. Oh, those the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. One of the best documentaries. I swear. That's what they looked. Well, Clue kind of looked like a mix of the Wild and Wonderful Whites with some Pentecostal lady. I don't know what's going on with that hair. BHB has been crazy, not gone crazy. But the whole friendship thing, I don't know. The loud, unapologetic people, I guess, can appear more powerful to them, even when they're toxic. And I think they think they're going to be the one to tame the wildebeest. It's weird. I've watched it several times. It's just a good one. What's wrong, Dickety? Bog says, I learned that lesson about falling in line. I didn't, and I was booted. Well, yeah, you were. Over there, you got to fall in line. It's weird to me that people come here to YouTube to look to fall in line. I mean, look, you think speaking your truth and how you feel is going to get you sometime? No, people hate me. It's fine. I don't care. Yeah, he 100% right in his head. Mm-hmm. Here's where I am. Nonsense set by Clue. When Clue said the name stuff to others, now wants to clutch her pearls because it said to her. Nope. I mean, yeah, exactly. Nonsense heard the things that Clue said and done to others. And now, the thing about them tables, they always turn, and now they've turned on you. I mean, it was fine then. Expect it to happen to you now. Solid gold. Tell him out. Tell him out. It's the truth, though. Hopefully she's learned from this. You just don't go along to get along because this one over here has 700 in chat. That's it. Come on now. There's so many that have fallen under her spell. People are easily brainwashed. I covered a cult for a long time. I watched it happen. Same thing can happen to you on YouTube. It's very easy. Soup, I told Kathy P, these people will leave you where they found you, and they did, and they will. And so when the B fell out with Kathy P, have you seen B Tim back over there? No, and you won't. He'll do what he's told to do. Just like that. It's like people lose their sense of independence around here as well, too. You don't have to do that. Thank you for hitting the like. I'm word salading. I like how you put that. Solid gold. Yeah, tell him how good I am at dancing. Yeah. You want me to shut up, Al? Solid gold. She's a maniac on the floor. Rolling Nomad. I think Rolling Nomad's the one that has that clip. I've been enamored by someone who can double fist Bojangle bits. JP. They say bye to Cletus. Well, they better not. Wildebeest will accuse them of wanting fiance. That's another thing. A woman that always thinks that somebody wants her man is deeply insecure. Yes, John Cena was after her. You and I are kindred, Stinson. We go where we want. You damn right. Now, some places you won't catch me dead in. But we were headed to UK for a couple. You lucky thing, you're going to the UK tomorrow? What the? Oh, that's the ice, y'all. That boom sound is the ice maker. Oh my God. Yes, you better. And I got to remember that you're going on vacation, or I'll do you like I did KC Blues. Where you been? She told me she was going on vacation. Oh, yes, Tara. Right. I knew when I heard the John Cena story exactly what kind of fool we're dealing with. Good God. Who said she plays tag with who said that? You know, her rich girl pool has a liner. Who said she plays tag with the God, I forget who said it. Yeah, I thought it was Bun Bun. It's just the ice maker. What the fuck was that they said she plays tag with? I don't know. Yeah, he was after her once in the grocery store. Sure. And she tells people that and they believe her. The pool cleaner. That's it. Anyway, she told people that and people are over there. Do y'all really believe that John Cena was after her? You've got to be kidding. You've got to be. She says she plays tag with the vacuum on the pool. God dang. And fiance gets what is it? Nerds out of her belly button. But y'all just sit over there like, oh yeah, you're amazing, Clue. Y'all don't think that's weird? She lies to y'all. She said John Cena wanted her. And that Cletus is picking out nerds out of her belly button. I hate to make y'all sick this early. Yes, they do. All right, y'all. I'm getting silly now. I'm going to end it. I've been here for almost 3 hours. I am never live that long. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here and get some stuff done. Check out Kick later, where Clue and Cletus will be streaming me talking about how they're going to bust my ass open. They're going make them mad. Anyway, y'all make sure you watch them over there while they get all pissed off. And then I'm the next person who's done all this stuff behind the scenes. Soup lady, because she said that, I think maybe she's the one doing all this behind the scenes. Near. All right, I'm out, y'all. Have a good one.